I am an animal as well. So I figured let's go wild, let's go crazy, and let's touch the animals. Let's just all risk literally life and limb, everything in our power to touch a grizzly bear. And if that's not your energy, that's fine. You've got great survival instincts. We gotta stick with you on the deserted island. Me? No. Stay far away from me. I'm probably actually dead 5 minutes after we landed. Hello everybody. Today we're going to do a tier list. Kind of. I haven't done a tier list. Hold on. I need a drink. I'm all over the place. Also, there's like a 95% chance my dog's going to go bananas because I think somebody's going to knock on my door. I saw him coming and I'm like, oh. So I zipped inside really fast, but he might come. Who knows? In any case, welcome. So I haven't done a tier list in too long. This is not your regular tier list. This is not me ranking the animals just on how good they are. No, that is not the vibe here. So I might love an animal. This animal might be fantastic, but that doesn't mean it's going to go at the top. As you can see, our categories go as following. We're ranking the animals on how much you are willing to risk your life to pet that animal. Some animals, mean, scary, bears, but friends, but soft. I would risk some to pet it. Other animals, such as an octopus, that guy's petting me at this point. He's using his ugly little sticky tentacles to touch me, and I'm not about that, so I'm not going to risk much, if anything. So that's how that's going to work. Chat is finally working. Yes, Holly, welcome. Welcome everybody. Okay, I'm going to speedrun names off. Holly, Vivi, 8-Bit Lechonk, Red Star, Claudia, Warrior Toasty, Hyber. Oh my god, so many people. Oh god, if I missed anybody, apologies, but the names are zipping over. Hello, are you guys ready to do something? Let's not, why are we dilly-dallying? We need to get right into it. Welcome, everybody. Look at how nice the chat is actually able to be read today. Isn't that lovely? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna just change something real quick here, because I want it to be bigger. Let's take these off. So that's gonna make it go away for a second, but I think it'll make you guys bigger, so. Alrighty, may we first go to our first guy. We have, where's my mouse? Okay, there we go. We have this gentleman. We have this guy. He's just a guy. I'm seeing some debate in the chat whether or not it's a llama or an alpaca, and you know what? I'm not sure, and I'm not one to put anybody into any categories. That guy looks soft, but I know that they spit, and my thing is I don't like that. That's icky. That's, dare I say, ew. But they do look very soft. And once I went to this farmer's market thing, I don't know where it was. They were selling stuff that people made, and they had alpaca wool things, and they were so expensive, but they were so soft. But they're like, it's actual alpaca or llama wool, and I'm like, wow, that's neat. I'm gonna forget about this for the rest of my life. But apparently I didn't, because I'm talking about it now. So, I mean, maybe it did have a deep impact on me. So, you know what? Okay, we should go through the tiers here real quick. The first one is I'm risking life and limb. Only God can stop me from petting this animal. I will do anything to pet this animal. Second one, quite intense as well, but it's not quite. There's a tiny little bit holding me back, saying I will with absolute certainty die if I don't pet it. Next one, I would risk some of my biscuits to pet this, kind of middle way. That's I feel like where alpaca's kind of sitting. Yellow, I would pet this if it was sleeping. No, not too much harm. Wouldn't go out of my way to pet it. No, thank you. Ouch, and then not worth petting at all. So those are the categories. Now this alpaca looks very nice, and you know what? I do really like them in Minecraft. That's not the point, but I'm a big fan of that. And they look kind. They look sweet. And you know what? I think I would risk some of my biscuits to pet it. If it was like it was falling out of a chopper, and I was gonna dive after it to pet it, that should be that'll be a good gauge. Am I screaming loud, by the way? Oh, always asking about the audio, but yeah, okay, I think I am screaming loud, but I've turned it down a little bit. But I'm not gonna put myself in peril to pet this animal. If it was on a tightrope, I'm then not going to find a ladder to get to it to pet it, So I would risk a little bit, but he's not that good. It's not that bad though either. He's middle. He's mid, very mid. Claudia has the right idea. I'd hug it while asleep, so no spit. That's it. That's what I'm saying. We do have to take spit into account. Next up, we have the lovely anteater. And might I just say, what a friend. He has a nose, and he knows he does, and he's just a guy. Real crappy for the ants, but real swell for me. I like him. I think he's unique. I think he's quirky. I think he's stylish. I would do a lot for an anteater. And you know what? I think I would absolute certainty die if I didn't. If I saw if I genuinely saw an anteater somewhere in my vicinity, like at like a store or something. I don't know why somebody would bring an anteater, but sometimes people bring wacky animals into the store. If somebody brought an anteater into the store, I would go out of my way to ask to pet it. Normally I don't really like to chat with people out in public just because I'm just not sure if people, I stick to myself, but if somebody had an anteater, I think I would break down those social restrictions and be like, excuse me, may I ant your eater? And they would say, get out, leave. And then they'd throw tomatoes at me until I left the store. Next up, we have, I believe, a gazelle, and he's looking directly at us as though we are the deer in the headlight. Oh, LeChonk, I too have to go. Gotta go get ready for bed. Ooh, oh my god. Well, have a good sleep. Oh my god. Time zones, am I right, boys? Red Star says anteaters are not pettable. I don't like them, so no thanks. Red Star, this is where we differ. Okay, gazelles, back at it. Can I just take you down memory lane here for a minute? Hold my hand, would you? When I was a little, but a small little, I don't know, a baby. But before I was a baby, an egg, I was playing Zoo Tycoon 2, and I love the gazelles in this game. Couldn't tell you why. Not a reason why, but they were all called Thompson Gazelle. And I was like, wow, these are the love of my life. I'm not particular to anteaters, or anteaters. Well, I like anteaters. But to antelopes, cantaloupes. I do like cantaloupe, but antelopes themselves. I'm neither here nor there. I do have some fond memories with them in Zoo Tycoon, and so that for me puts it, I would risk some of my biscuits to pet this. I think for sure. We're not going to matter the order because normally I get so like micromanagey. So I'm not going to mess with that, but we're gonna put him in that, and I am open to change if you so desire. Toasty Quack Nut says cantaloupe. They are cantaloupe. They are. Why? There's so many letters and combinations of letters in the world. Why do we need to have two things that are very, very different from each other be basically the same name, except for one just has a C in front of it? That's lazy development. That was somebody in the English department saying, I don't care. It's Friday. I want to leave. I want to go home. I want to go smooch my wife and pet my dog, or pet my wife and smooch my dog. I don't judge. Whatever you want to do. I'm not here to judge. I am here to judge how much I want to put my hands on an animal in a consensual petting way. We have a gorilla. I am fascinated by the gorillas. The one and only gorillas. The gorillas. They scare me though. Sometimes it gives me an existential crisis whenever I see gorillas, because I'm like, they're so human, and monkeys, and their eyes are so human, and they I don't know. And I don't like it when they're I'm glad that they're being saved and they're in enclosures where they are if they're being saved and if they're habitat, but I don't like it that we are masters of the gorilla. I don't like that energy at all. And so, you know what? I don't think I would pet it. No, thank you. But thank you. No, but thank you for asking. I do really like him, but, he scares me. He's just a guy. That would be me walking into a Staples, store that sells pens and papers and stuff, and being like, hey, can I see your manager? They bring out my manager. That would be a plot twist. They bring out a manager, and I just start scratching his head. He'd be like, that kind of feels nice, thank you. I say, you know what? It's because you're a gorilla. But no gorillas for me. Not a big fan. Not a big fan of the idea of petting them. I do really like them. I think they are to be respected. And I feel like we could do that silently, sitting across from each other, sipping on a drink. He could be, what do gorillas eat? I don't want to say banana, because I feel like they're so much more complex than a banana. Perhaps banana bread, who knows? Holly says, I agree, Jade, monkeys scare me. That's what I'm saying. It's just they're just a lot. Or not a lot, but they're just so intense. I just can't, I don't have any way to describe it other than, wah, human. That's just Fred. That's just Jeffrey. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go on to, what do we have? An armadillo. Now, here's another fun fact. The only reference I have for an armadillo is the movie The Road to El Dorado, when they're playing that game with the ball, with the hoop on the wall, and they're dribbling around, but then they're losing, so then they cheat by making the armadillo twirl into a ball, and then he's so good, and he goes through the hoop because he's so cool, and he can do it. So that's my only reference of an armadillo, and for that reason, I feel like he's sweet, and he could roll up in a ball, kind of like Sonic. So maybe I like that. I think I do. And look at that little nose. Look at that little nose. He could sniff me. I think, and I'd be fine with that. He could pet me. No, well, if he wanted to, I can pet him and he can sniff me, and that'd be so good. So no, I 8-bit. Road to El Dorado. I don't know how to feel about that, Jade. I think you just showed how old you are. How dare you? I'm not old. I'm sprightly. I was born in the 90s, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm allowed to exist, questionably, and with broken, brittle bones. Armadillo. You know, I think I would. I would risk some of my biscuits to pet it. I don't have a really strong emotional reaction to him either way. So I think I would just risk a little bit. Definitely would take the opportunity if it presented itself. I think I would. But you know, again, if we were in peril, if he was in a side of a burning building, I wouldn't go in to pet him. In fact, that would be very rude if I just went in to pet him and left him there. But I wouldn't do that. I would just let him. I would wish him well. I would wish that he could escape. Maybe he can roll into a ball and roll out of there. Next up, we have, what's this thing called? Axolotl? What a guy. What a little guy. Two things. Okay, and in our hypothetical world of putting things into the petable like situations, please note, this is not going to hurt the animal. It might hurt me, but like I don't think you're supposed to touch these little men, because I think that they're supposed to be wet and you have grease, like you have like human grease on your hand, and I think he would be uncomfortable with that. So in our fantasy world, that doesn't exist. They are all like not going to be harmed in the making of this petting scenario. So he's okay. And I do really like him. I like him a lot. I think he's cute. I know that he's like a big internet guy. He's pretty famous on the internet. Everybody loves him. And I like him. You know, I think again, I think it's going to go into, I would risk some of my biscuits to pet this. I don't think I would be like, again, I wouldn't do anything too nutty out of the way to pet him, but I would pet him for sure. You know, I think, no, I'm comfortable with this list so far. I think he is from Minecraft. He is a gamer, so that puts point towards him. Oh, Hulk says, I don't like axolotls very much. They give me the ick. That's interesting. And see, I always feel like everybody's like, very gung-ho for the axolotl. I feel like I see a lot about them. And they give me, this might be disrespectful to the axolotl fans out there, but they give me bacon vibes. Listen, hear me out before you start judging that. It's not that he is bacon, it's that the internet loves bacon, and everybody's like, I feel like I did this last tier stream where I was just ripping apart bacon, but like everybody's like, oh, I love bacon, bacon's the best thing. I feel like our axolotls, people are just like, just by default, they're just, I love this axolotl, and I think it's got bacon vibes, and I don't know. I'm like, I think he's funny. I think he's cute. I think if in a vacuum, you know what? Rewinding. I'm going to put this, I've talked myself out of it. In a vacuum, if I was to see this axolotl, I have never in my life experienced one. Never. It wasn't on Minecraft. It was never, nothing. I think I'd be like, oh, he's kind of neat. I don't think I would be like, ah! But I feel like I have that emotion because of the internet. So I think just rewinding, taking that out, I think I would if he was sleeping. But you know what? I kind of want to take this one out. This one feels redundant to the other one. And it should give us more space. Let's see. Is that going to mess up my editing later? Probably. Jaden, I love you. Yeah. Okay, we're going to do it that way because I feel like then we have more space. Yeah, I think that's good. That feels better. It's too specific. Now, here we go. May I introduce you to the fine badger? I believe, look at how many there are, by the way. We're going to be here a minute. I believe this is the friendly European badger. I don't know much about badgers, but I know that like American badgers are just menaces. They're going to rip your entire jacket off of you and not think twice about it. They're mean. But he's just like a little guy living in the woods, sitting on a little toadstool, having tea, and everybody loves him. They're like, let's go to Badger's place after sun high warrior cat time. Let's go visit the badger and let's go on a whimsical mission to find his grandson, and everybody's like, hooray, I'm packing the picnic basket. Almost packed something else. That's so good. I love him. He's a storybook man, and I would risk anything, and I know that they're angry. I know that, but look at his little face. That little guy. That's like raccoons, by the way. Speaking of, just plot spoiling in advance, I love raccoons, and they're definitely going high up, but he has raccoon energy, where I feel like they're just little goofs. They're just little stinkers. They're just, ooh, I just want to grab his little cheeks and, ooh. I love him. He makes me violent. He makes me want to rip, I don't know, something up. Confetti, a straw, pipe cleaners. Ooh, just rip them up. See, Claudia, a badger, I want to hug it so bad. That's what I'm saying. We are risking things. Again, can I show you guys? Can I get you to look up American badgers? Holy Jew, that American badgers versus, maybe I can look that up. Do I have another thing going? Hold on. Let me show you a picture. It's going to come over here. Okay, let's see. American badger versus European badger. Can't spell. You guys think ASMR? Oh, you know what? Maybe this is the... Oh, actually, you know what? Hang on. I think that is actually the American badger, but that's fine. That's... Oh. Yeah, look at this picture. I'm gonna real quick... Let's see how fast I can do this. Who believes in me? I don't. Does this matter? Absolutely not. Let's put this in. Hold on. This is important. One moment, please. Everybody hang on to your butts. Hang on to your petting hands. Okay, I'm going to bring this up because it's important. Okay, so this is the American badger versus the non-American badger. The Canadian badger, the European badger. We're just going to see. Why did it not save? Why did you not save? Aha. Okay, look at this. Look at the difference. Can I see, like, this is a good, oh, you can't see my mouse, but on this side, on this left side here, friend, guy, just, nothing wrong about him. This guy, scary, evil, monster. I'm peeing my pants and running away screaming, and he's laughing all the way. He says, ha, idiot, and that's my job. So we don't like them. We don't like angry boy. We can appreciate him, but we don't like him. But anyway, so that's the badger. And even if it was the angry badger, I'd still be okay with it. All right, fruit bat. Yes, Holly says fruit bat next. Can we see some love for the fruit bats? Can I say, I'm drinking a drink while we do this. What else is new? So apologies for more ASMR. Fruit bat, this is a rat angel, and I love rats. I love them so much. First of all, I would with certainty pet that. You know what? I would even say I'd risk life and limb. He is so, have you seen those videos of them just going to town on a banana? Have you seen those? And he goes, you can't see it, but he goes, I can't do it. Anyways, I'll find a video if I'm doing this in editing. Jaden, don't forget to take out the garbage or do something because this is the future. Buy a lottery ticket. I actually think this should be the other way. Future me should talk past me, I think is how we benefit from that. But in any case, Hi, hope you're well. Go give yourself a treat. You deserve it, girl. I forgot what I was talking about because I got into an emotional relationship with my future self. In any case, yeah, no idea where that was going, but bats, what guys, what friends. They're so lovely. Oh, eating the banana. Yes, the video. So he would just eat a banana and I would just love that. And I would sit there and I would be like, good job, buddy. So I really like him. And so that's where he lives. And I hope rats are on this list, but I don't think they are. That's fine. Well, there's got a mouse, but not the same. Okay, so yeah, so I'm risking life and limb. Nothing will stop me from petting that guy. Nothing. Try and stop me. I laugh in anyone's direction who even attempts to stop me. Okay, so we got 3 bears in a row here, and here there are some differences, and there's no black. Is there a black bear? Is there a black bear? No. I was gonna pull it up, but I don't think that there is any black bears that I can see. Okay. These are the bears that we have. I like panda bears. I think the best out of all of them. They are friends. I have seen really cute videos of. Okay, you know what? I'm switching up my tune here. I think I do like bears. I'm not a huge fan of polar bears. I think out of them all, because I've only really ever seen them like just slurping up animals like seals and stuff, and it's always gross. So I think I would rather pet a gorilla than a polar bear. I think I'm not into the polar bear as much. This little guy, the brown bear, I like him a lot more. And these little guys are just dumb. Have you seen them? They just roll around. I like them. I like them a lot. I think. Ooh, they're like kind of on. Ooh, they're like on very much the same energy. Polar bear bottom tier. Those things are actively hunting humans, says 8-Bit, but we're hurting them. We're the ones who's melting all their ice cubes. So I really don't blame them. You know, I'm not gonna put myself in a situation where I could be hunted by a polar bear. I don't have great camouflage, and I don't know what his specs are, so I'm not gonna risk it. But I'm just saying, we are really testing the limits on what a polar bear would and would not accept. He's running out of home, so I mean, I too would get a little testy if my house was melting. So I don't know. Ranger says, I wouldn't risk my life to pet a fruit bat. Probably the orange. You know what? I see what you mean. I do love them, though. They're such sweethearts. I have the same energy. I might put him down. You know, I think you might be right. I think I have stronger emotional energy. I hate when I'm currently editing the Minecraft videos. I hate when I move them after I put them in. It drives me crazy. So I'm glad that I'm doing that to myself. That's awesome. So I think I will move him because, you know, I had a stronger reaction to this guy. So this polar bear, I like him. I've seen really cute videos of him. He is like a baby, like a puppy, I mean. I think I would risk some of my biscuits. I don't think I would be like, I don't know. I feel like not really. And then I think pandas are on the same. I really can't see a reason why it would be in a different way. I think the polar bears or the panda bears are almost a little bit better because they're just little goofballs. They're just little freakazoids just rolling around. Like, come on, smarten up. You're going extinct. Stop trying to eat bamboo. That's not, well, maybe eat the bamboo. Maybe that'll make you stronger. I don't know. Polar bears are dangerous AF. They are, and they're scary. I always see them with blood on their face. The scary stuff. And eating, like, seals and stuff. Jay, don't pet the brown bear. The mama bear will wreck your stuff. Well, and I was looking for black bears, because I feel like black bears are nice. I like the, what is it? It's like black. You can, like, black bear, you can, like, stand really big and go, wah! And they'll be like, whoa, my God! And they'll run away, but grizzly bears are literally offended by that and will eat your entire, like, torso. So, there's no brown bears, or black bears, sorry. So yeah, I think they go right there. I would risk a little bit. And again, this is danger level of not like, because I'm saying would I risk it? You know what I mean? Whether or not he's gonna attack, I don't know. But if it was in a life or death scenario, I would think I would. You know, I think I would. Yeah, I think that's gotta stick. Hear me out. Snakes are extremely. Are there snakes on this list? I think they're farther down. We'll come back to snakes. Hold that thought. Hear me. what's your favorite animal? Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm like interrupting your guys' conversation as you're having them. Okay, next up we have a beaver. I'm not like, I don't know. I mean, they scare me because they have the capacity to build things, and they are one step away from humanity. Next thing you know, we have gorillas in cages. They're gonna have us in cages because they have that capability. And I don't know how they don't get splinters in their mouth. Hold on, I need to get my blanket. It's all discombobulated. Yeah, the beaver, damn, he's cool. But I don't know. Like, I think it's neat. He's neat. Don't have a strong opinion on him, though. I don't think I'd go. I wouldn't go out of my way. He's cool. He's nice. Nothing wrong with him. I'd say hey. But I think that's a beaver. Yeah, it's a beaver. It kind of looks like a bear, though, doesn't it? Side by side. Is this... I guess this is just specifically a jaybird, I think. And, you know, here's the thing. I don't think I'm like, cool. My grandma really liked whatever sports team this thing, probably the Jays, I would imagine. But my grandma really liked it. I didn't know my grandma too well, but she had a lot of, like, memorabilia after she passed, and then we had a bunch of, like, Blue Jay stuff. So that's really the only connection. I think I wouldn't go out of my way. I don't really have a strong feeling here nor there. I think they're beautiful. And they if they were to go into hibernation, say if they were to go into a cave, we would share similarities in being a jay den, you know? But other than that, I don't really mind him too much here or there, so he's fine. Next up we have, I think, a buffalo, water buffalo, cowman, scary boy. Again, dare we think of the atrocity of the demise of Mufasa? Do we relive that just to pet him? Maybe. I don't think so, though. There's just nothing appealing about him. And that was so rude. He's going to think about that comment for a couple days. I take that back. That is so rude. I'm just like, I'd say no thank you. No, thank you for asking, though. Even if the opportunity arose, and the gorilla, I'm saying no thank you out of of a respect for him, of like, no, that thank you for trying to offer that, but morally I'm not going to do it. This guy, I would feel better about my day not petting him than petting him. There would be no, I feel like I would respect him in the wild, but I wouldn't really do anything past that, you know? I think he's cool, neat. I'd probably watch a documentary if I was flipping through the channels. I'd see it about the water buffalo. I'd probably watch like 3-5 minutes of it and be like, that's kind of neat, but then I get distracted by like TikTok or something. I'm not invested in them. Are meerkats? Oh, they are. I love meerkats. I have a story about meerkats. They're coming up. Okay, anyways, capybara. This again has big axolotl energy, where it's like, I feel like the internet loves them, but for very good reason. They are so cute, and they are so, now I was watching a video about them. I don't know if this is accurate or not. Sorry, I should hold it so we know which one we're talking about. I don't not know if this is accurate, because, you know, you can lie on the internet. So I've been told, never have I done it ever in my life. Also, I slayed a dragon yesterday. But this guy, I was watching this video, and they said that they are one of the most friendly animals, and they are okay with just vibing, and they just will do anything, and they're just so chill. And there's a song about them, and they have hooves and feet, I think. I actually haven't really looked close. In my head, they have hooves, but I don't think they do, because they're the biggest rodent, right? Besides me, the rat. But no, I really do like him, and I think he's so funny. And he's a hippo. He's hippo-coded, but as a rat. He's a hippo rat, but friendly. He's not a hippo, because hippos are so mean, but I love him. Kiss him. Right? Oh, I'd kiss him. And I would give him, you know what I would give him? You know, St. Bernard dogs, how they have that big barrel on their chest, and how I feel like he has that energy. He would help people. He wouldn't even know he's helping them, and he'd help them. So, yeah, I think I really like them. Ooh, my God, Holly out here with some controversial takes. Capybaras are kind of gross. Holly, can I get you to dive into that? Can I know why you think they're gross? Because I have no facts in my head to know why they may or not be icky or not. Rose says capybara are friend-shaped. That's kind of what I'm saying. Capybaras truly are friend-shaped, and they're just nice. And I feel like they're kind of just chill. They have Eeyore vibes, but not sad. Not that there's anything wrong with Eeyore being sad, but I'm just saying like the very, very chillness. Optimistic Eeyore. So that's him. Okay, now do we even have to talk about this? Cats are my like very favorite animal. And in fact, I have a cat beside me. It's not Egg though. It's not Egg Smart. It's Lewis. She's sleeping. So she's like, be quiet, human. Don't pet me. But I would risk it to pet her. In fact, I mean, I'm just going to put it there because it would be, I mean, come on, you guys. Yeah, do we even have, I love cats. I love them. Kiss them. Lewis, I'm kissing you. Love it. No need to even dive into that. They're muddy, Holly says. They are like muddy is the reason why they're icky. Holly, I feel like that is a very low bar for them. That's or maybe a high bar for them to pass. If just mud immediately makes them the worst thing in the world. I'm sorry, capybaras. You gotta step up your game. You gotta stay out of that mud, or else Holly's gonna just bunch you into next year. Oh, Halleck says, okay, gotta go work on some AP Human Geo stuff. This was fun. See you around. Oh, Halleck, always good to see you, buddy. I hope you have a good one. And good luck on your AP Human Geo stuff. Claudia says, cat to the top. I would die for Claudia. Claudia, right there. We are on the same wavelength. Vivi says, Jade gets lost in her conversation for the animals she loves. It's crazy. It's true. Sometimes I just talk to myself and everybody else is just along for the ride. Just to witness. Like, it's like a train crash. And by that I meant a car crash. I don't know why train is involved. That is a very, very different scenario. But like a car crash where like I shouldn't look, but you're like breaking your neck to see. It's that kind of situation. You guys are watching my descent into madness. And apparently there's a train too. Choo-choo. Cow. I like cows. I like them a lot. And I think that I've watched them appreciate jazz before. And that's, you know, that's something. That's something else. I enjoyed that. That made me smile more than I was expecting to. So I really do like cows, and I think I would with certainty die if I didn't pet it. Especially this kind of cow, like not scary like bulls, but I'm talking like we got like Betsy, we got Millie, we've got like Daisy, farm cow that is just so sweet. I love. She's so nice. I would just, she's a milk puppy, and I love that. Love that. Cows just kind of go with the flow. She really does. Sorry, I'm like, I cannot decide how I want to sit on this chair, so it's like making a bunch of weird noises. Yeah. No, there's no Egg ASMR. I don't know where Egg is. I don't know. I think she's upstairs. For once, not bothering me. Okay. Is there a serval in here? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Maybe. I'm not looking super close. I'm not seeing it, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, so what is this? This is just another buffalo. I don't know what this is. This is like the mid-stage evolution between a cow and this guy, this Gary man. I don't know why his name was Gary in my head, but that is, I don't know, another cow with the regional variant of a cow. I've been playing too much Pokemon. So yeah, I don't know. Okay, we got Chameleon. Back in the day, I used to work at a pet store, and we had the chameleons, and my God, they were so mad, which is fair. Like, I too would be mad if I was being gawked at by people all the time, but when they come in, they were so little. But, I think in any case, I don't work there anymore, but it's, they're fun. They're fun little guys. They have little, mitts. They have little, you can't see my hands, but they go like little, like basically little gloves, and they try and grab things, but I don't know. I think they're very transparent in the way that they don't want to be seen, which is a little bit confusing, but that's fine. They're just who they are. I think they're very neat. They're the closest thing I believe we have to a Pokemon in this world, seeing how he has not only a long tongue, but literally he can just disappear. He doesn't want to be at your birthday party anymore. There he went. Nobody knows where he went. The cake's walking away by itself, and everybody doesn't question it. They're like, oh, okay. So I don't know. I think he's okay. I don't think I'd go out of my way to pet it. I don't feel a strong way either, or a strong reaction either way, really. I think he needs to go in that, because I'm just like very mid on him. So I don't know. Vivi, why is the animals? I don't know. Maybe, hopefully there'll be some more. Some of them are wildly specific. Mind you, I think this is just animal tier list. Like I adjusted the tiers because that wasn't fun enough for me. So, everybody loves servals. Are those like spotted ones with very long ears? I think so. Oh, Ranger. I'm gonna head out. I might be back. Peace. Take care, Ranger. Take care, bud. Okay, we got a cheetah. So fast. He's so cool. I like cheetahs already. They're cats. And I've heard them like purr. And I think make a sound. I think these are the biggest cats that can purr. Don't quote me on that. I don't know anything about an animal. I've never seen an animal in my life. So I think he purrs, but I think he's cool. And like, I think he's just he's just a spotty man. He's a Dalmatian, but as a big cat. And I like him. I think I would die. I think out of the big cats, he's one of them that I would really like to pet a lot. And I think he's cool. I do like him, and he's so fast. He would be like, hurry up and pet me, lady. I got places to be. Or are they lazy? I feel like they are lazy. I don't know why my brain's telling me that fun fact. I feel like, I don't know, but he's so speedy. He goes at the speed of light. The chameleon's got nothing on him. He's also Pokemon coded. So, yeah. Fluffy Faven says, oh my God, I love cheetahs. They're sharing a spot. My favorite animal with like 5 other animals. When I was a kid, this is so specific, but when I was a kid, I was a weirdo. I mean, not a lot's changed, but I used to want all my friends to play animal games with me. I want everybody to pretend they're an animal. And they're like, Jaden, leave us alone. We just want to play with Polly Pockets. And I'm like, I want to be a jaguar because my name starts with J. And I don't know, we would always pretend to be animals, and we would always call it the cheetah game. And I don't know why. There was no plot, there was no rules. Everybody was just an animal, and you go, I'm a leopard, and my fur is medium length, and it was just great. I was a furry as a little child. Who knew? Everyone, everybody. But I like them, and whenever I think of the cheetah, I think of the cheetah game. Hopefully those people are doing well. They probably are, and often as I think of the cheetah game. We got a chicken boy Kecleon got nothing on real life chameleons. That's what I'm saying, Andrew. That is what I'm saying. Kecleon could never. He's the Walmart brand of a chameleon. Idiot. The Kecleon of this guy. We got chicken. I appreciate chickens a lot. And I think I have a strong... You know what? Here's the thing. I kind of want to put it in I would risk some of my biscuits. Hear me out. I think that they are funny guys. They're just... You know how you see certain animals and they're just funny, not even on purpose, but they're just like, haha, what a funny animal. Chickens are one of them. What's another kind of funny animal? Ducks. I can't think of like many other animals. I'm blanking on every single animal I've ever known in my entire life. I can't, but do you know what I mean? Like certain animals are just kind of hee. Maybe a silly goose. I guess they're all birds. Maybe just birds are weird, but birds are weird. But this guy's a funny guy. He's the funny guy. But I feel like he's the guy at the party who's unintentionally funny. Everybody loves him, but he isn't even trying to be funny. He's like, what? Like and everybody's just cackling away. They're just, what a guy. And they're just laughing. Oh, I guess it's a rooster. Rooster, chicken, the combination. The idea of a chicken. I think that they're fun. They're kind of goofy. They're loud though. Again, I think I would risk some of my biscuits to pet him. I don't know. I don't have a strong emotional reaction. And that's kind of what I'm like going into. If this animal gives me a strong emotional reaction, they go higher up. This guy's kind of like mid. I'd almost even say, no, I think it's more than wouldn't go out of my way, but that's what I think where he needs to go. I would only risk a little bit. These, I haven't really given much explanation to the categories. You just need to understand that they're just vibes, even if we don't understand what those vibes are. We got a chinchilla. Wow, are these animals just perfect. So good. Going back to the chickens. I don't find chickens cute, but cool. Would respect at a distance. That's true. And they're very useful in the sense that not only are they an alarm clock, but they also are an egg development building. So they got breakfast really down pat. They've got a chokehold on the breakfast kind of, I don't know. They've got a monopoly on breakfast. So good for them. I wish them the best. So I don't know why I'm talking about that, but anyways, chickens. Chinchillas, they're so soft. They're stupidly soft. And I've seen a video. Apparently I'm making all my things based off videos. But I've seen a video where they're like, here, put this in your cage. And he'll take this, or in his enclosure. Sorry, that doesn't sound quite as bad. And put it in your closure. And they give him like a stick, and he takes a stick and he throws it in there, and he like doesn't even look at it. He just, and they grab himself and he just throws it. And I'm just, or they like make him hold up a little sign, and he just like, they just put it in his little chinchilla hands, and he's just like, okay. And he just hangs onto it. And I'm like, wow, look at the power. He's becoming evolved. He's gonna be doing pre-calc before we know it, because he can hold a calculator. God help us if they learn how to get eyeglasses. I don't know if they have good eyes or not. I would imagine not. Are they nocturnal? I don't know. I don't know enough about chinchillas to make an informed decision on this. I'm finding out. Vivi says chinchillas are absolutely adorable. I agree. And who named them chinchilla? That's so cute. He really, honest to God, he is. You look at that and you're like, yeah, that is a chinchilla. No ifs, ands, or buts. No if, chins, or buts. He is a chinchilla. I'm kind of getting lost in what I'm talking about here as we're going, so big apologies. Ooh, Cookie says, speaking of chickens, I gotta go put mine to bed. I'll say hi to Eggy for y'all. The fact that, look it, they wake you up and then you put them to bed. What a beautiful relationship Cookie has with her chickens, with their chickens. That's incredible, and I want that for me. I'm envious. Fluffy says, I would give chinchillas a ton of kisses. Me too. And they don't even, but the thing is they're allergic to water. I actually don't know why they can't be in water. Is it because of their fur? But they have to have dust baths. They have to roll around in dust. And you'd think that's kind of the opposite of what you're supposed to do, but they're so clean and soft. So maybe we should get on the chinchilla's vibe. Maybe we should follow their lead. I think I would certainly die. I have an emotional reaction. Vivi says it ruins their fur. Oh, that's not good. So nobody and you're not supposed to bath rabbits either. I'm not sure. I think there is a reason, but I don't know what it is, but you're not supposed to bath bunnies. So nobody be bathing your bunny. So, yes, Fluffy says, I love when they hold the little sticks. Oh my god, they're so cute. And they just grab it and they can. And they have the dexterity to hold things with their little hands. Do they have thumbs? Do chinchillas have thumbs? Do chinchillas have... Surely not, because that means they're human, right? That's what we have over... While they do not have opposable thumbs, they're able to grip things in their paws. They can actually pick up food in their paws and bring food to their mouth and eat it that way. Look, he's a development queen. A development chinchilla. So that's him. Okay, so we have a little chipmunk. I don't know. This one I'm kind of like, there's nothing. I think they're cute. I mean, they've got a great music career in front of them. But other than that, I don't know too much on chipmunks. The one thing I do know about a chipmunk is my friend Kendra and I were camping once, and we were young, but we'd cooked bacon. And back to bacon again. There's a bacony theme tonight. And we cooked bacon, and I don't know why, but there was some on the ground. I don't know if we dropped some or something, but anyways, but then we watched the chipmunk eat it. And that's when I discovered that chipmunks have carnivore tendencies. And I didn't know. I thought that they just like nuts and maybe chips. I didn't know that they could eat meat. That was revolutionary for me, but also a little scary. And that's kind of what I think. So I don't know. I'm kind of like neither here nor there with them. I don't think I'd go out of my way. They're cute. And if I was to see a chipmunk, I would pull attention to it. If I was in a group of people and a chipmunk ran by, I'd be like, oh, look, a chipmunk. But I don't think I would do anything beyond that. Just appreciate everybody, look, there's a chipmunk. Other than that, yeah, he's just a guy eating bacon. Just chill. Not a chinchilla. He's not a chipchilla. He's just chill, you know. Ooh, Fluffy says, I think the water can make it matted because it compacts too much. You know what? We have Google right here. Let's find out. I think you guys are right. Why can't chinchillas get wet? Let's find out. A chinchilla's fur, Vivi was right on the money. A chinchilla's fur is so dense, around 60 plus hair per follicle, that prevents water from actually escaping. So the water simply sits there and causes the fur to grow mold over a long period of time. As well as mold, fungal infections like ringworm are serious and a significant worry for your chinchilla. Nobody touch water on your chinchilla. You're going to have a moldy boy. That's interesting. Who knew? I guess everybody, because everybody give them dust bath. I don't know about rabbits, though. You guys were bang on. Vivi. Oh, my God. Okay, so we got a cougar. These guys really got the crap ended. They really got the Karen vibe, don't they? They got ruined by suburban middle-aged women. Because that's what I think of when I see cougar. They're kind of scary. And they sound, have you heard them screaming? They go, it's scarier than that, but it's bone chilling. And often you see these signs of like, if you see it, you have to like stare it down and back up from it. Like, hopefully you're not in that scenario ever. And if you are, do not follow my advice, but maybe in your dreams, if you're ever near or maybe a simulation where you can test this out, maybe you can test it, but I don't know. But apparently, if you meet one, you don't turn your back on it because he'll start spreading gossip. But I think he'll jump on you and then just like you got a free backpack. But you're not so, and that makes me think, ouch, why? I think he's scary. He's a cat, yes, but I feel like he's a jock cat. He's playing football and making fun of me behind my back, and then jumping on it when I turn it. But yeah, I think he's scary. He is a cat. I like him. But I think I'm not a huge fan. And again, I think cougars, so, which he is, but like, you know the haha cougar, they're scary stuff. So yes, give me the kitty. I want to hug it. I risk my big. See, and I don't know, like him, he's not as bad as, or he's not as good as the what? My brain's screaming chinchilla, cheetah, chinchita. He's not as good as that, but I don't know. He gives me a kind of a scarier vibe than the cheetah does. We have a crab, just a crab guy. And, I don't know. I think remember how earlier I was saying funny animals? Here we go. Here's another funny animal. It's just a crab. He is Mr. Krabs. Money, 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 money. I don't know where he needs to go. I feel like he's kind of funny. I don't really have a super big, like, I think I almost want to put him, wouldn't go out of my way, because he's, like, kind of fun. Don't tell anybody. I really like California rolls, and that's like crab, but don't tell them. But this is not whether or not I would turn that animal into fine sushi dining. That's not the goal of this list, but it is the goal of what I would risk to pet him. And I wouldn't go out of my way to pet it. If I saw it, I'd be like, oh, cool. But no, a crab, meh. We used to catch crawfish, though. What were they? They had some wild names. Crawfish, claw daddies, which now thinking about it, that's kind of a funny name. Why do we call them claw daddies? Or craw daddies? I can't remember. Something daddies. They were just, yep. But we would catch them. And they were just in the creeks in Sask here, and we were just like, woohoo, and found them. It'd be so exciting. Or sometimes you pull up a juicy piece of seaweed from inside, and by seaweed I mean just disgusting like plant matter. And may I add, the places in Saskatchewan that I went were the lakes where when you think Canada, oh lovely beautiful nature, this is literally disgusting water. Like, this water is stagnant, it is gross, it is just disgusting. But you'd pick up this big piece, you'd go into there, get 700 diseases, come back out with this big piece of wet, sloppy green. And sometimes you would find little tiny little crawfish in there, and that would make everything worth it. And you'd see them, and you'd be like, aw, and then you'd be like, quick, put it back in, otherwise it's going to dry up. So you put them in. Yeah, crawdads. Oh, maybe it's just crawdads. Maybe I added the daddy part of it, but I think it's crawdads. I made it weird. I was the one who made it weird. Okay, we have a crocodile. Crocodiles scare the crap out of me. I was going to put him on the thumbnail, but not, I'm scared of this guy. That's a dinosaur. He escaped the dinosaur age. I'm not petting it. Not worth it at all. I'm scared. I'm terrified. I'm quaking in my boots. And God help us if we have alligator skin boots. But I would never do that. I don't advocate for that. But I'm just saying he would have a real problem with that, and he would extra bite us. Twice he'd bite us. They're kind of neat though. They're very neat. Again, Pokemon coded. Neato. Good for you. But I'm if I saw an alligator at the zoo, I think I wouldn't even I'd stop, but I think I'd be like, okay, let's move along. Let's move along to the Thompson gazelles. Let's get going. So I'm not super into them, but they're fine. They're just scary, and I'm just scared for myself, and I don't want that for me, and I'm sure they don't want that for them. Plus, can we bring up the fact that they took our national treasure away from us? And as I was saying that, I remembered it was not them; it was the stingrays. They were just his Pokemon. Steve Irwin was the king of the crocodiles and alligators. So I mean, they never recovered. They hit their peak with Steve, and now they've just been coasting. They'll find their way back. Ooh, Cookie's back. Welcome back, Cookie. That mouth shape looks more like an alligator than a crocodile. I mean, to be fair, if we're really looking at these animals, there's a 900% chance that I've gotten most, if not all of these wrong. So the alligator, crocodile, whoever they are, whether or not we're seeing them later or in a while, not sure. They are in that zone there. So yeah. Oh, Holly says, oh, I love baby gators. They're kind of cute with their little open mouths. They're just learning to be scary. It's like when you have to pretend like you're like, oh, like a little kid. You know what I'm talking about. Now we have crows. These are so smart. I would risk life and limb. They're so cool. I would, how some people are like, sorry, let me hold it here so we know what we're talking about. You know how some people are like, oh my God, I found a crow and I nursed it back to health, and now it gives me presents and it gives me shiny things. You know what atrocities to mankind I would commit if I could put that scenario into reality in my life? Do you know all the sins that I would make reality if it gave me the opportunity to have a crow friend? It is good that I don't have a crow friend, because that means I have not succeeded in my nefarious actions. But if I do ever have a crow friend, just know I've made a deal with the devil. So that's fine. But I love them. They're so smart. And I watched this one say a profanity at a person, and that was just out of pocket. He just told him to F off, and I just thought that was so funny. He's smart. He's cool. They're in murders, so I just think they're cool. I really like them. I would do a lot, and like I said, I would do very, very questionable things if I could have a crow as a friend. But when I say crow as a friend, I myself do not want a captive crow. I do not want a crow living in my house where I have to have him in an enclosure or anything like that. No. I don't want that whatsoever. I want him to find me and want to come back and to wait outside for me. And for him to have a bond with me where he could go about his day, but he would still visit me and me be like, hey, what's up? And I'd be like, oh my God, let me tell you everything I know. And he'd be okay with it. And in return, I would give him a shiny thing. And he'd be like, sick, dude, thanks. So I like crows. I like crows a lot. I don't think they like me though, because, you know, I'll try many things. Hold on one second. I got a frog in my throat. Okay, we're back at it. Sorry about that. Are swans in here? I thought I saw them. We got flamingos. That's just a shiny swan. Oh my God, I don't know if it is. That's surprising. I'm sorry, Vivi. I don't think there are swans. Oh, yeah, it's right here. Here, there's a swan kind of near the end there. So he's coming. Rose Chu says, I would become the crow master and become one. That's what I'm. Rose, you're exactly on my vibe. That's exactly. No, 8-bits. Just a warning. I'm gonna make a Jade is old list. No, please. I can't. My fragile heart can't take it. That's me being old. I can't take it. So now we have a deer. I like deer. I think we've spoken recently. I'm actually not in a good place with the deer these days. They are still mad at me. About a year ago, I ate one with my car. Just smacked it. Didn't do great after. My car. There was nothing I could do. The deer. It's a Sask thing. They just came out of nowhere. But I did take away one of their members from their population, and I think that they still haven't forgiven me. So I think I would be risking something if I was to try and pet it. They would say, "Oh my God, it's her! Get her, boys!" So I think that's not good. But I do think that they're beautiful. I love their vibe. I think that they are like, when I think like majestic animals who are like one with nature, I think deer. And I think they're kind of beautiful. And I mean, Bambi, you know, he's a cool guy. Tragic though, and I hope he's well. And when May comes around, everybody send him a card, because that's got to be a tough one for him. But is Mother's Day May? Yeah, May, right? Yeah. Anyways, back to the deer. I think I would risk some of my biscuits, and risk it I would, because like I said, they're not too happy with me these days, and that's I understand. So it's okay. I didn't mean to, Rose. I did. What happened basically is what this is too painful. I can't go into it. But I was driving, and it was either drive off the road, eat the deer, or those were really the only two options. And there was more deer off the side of the road, so I probably would have hit more. So not good, but it was okay. And my car literally took it so fine, which I'm like, oh my God, my car's a tank, except for my car's currently dead, but don't tell it. So now we have I think, what is this, a dingo? A dingo? Is this is there not, okay, what's the city version of the hyena? Coyote. It's not a coyote, I don't think, or coyote, whatever they're called. This is a coyote. We're gonna put them next to each other. A dingo, I don't know too much about it. That's a wild Shiba Inu. Maybe I don't think that is. I think this dog that's coming up is just every dog. I think a dingo. I mean, I don't think I would go out of my way to pet it. Just because I don't know too much about it. I just like, he's kind of like cool, but like beyond the fact that I know what it is, I don't know anything about him. Like, he's pretty. He's like pretty kind of neat, but I don't know. I'm kind of like, I wouldn't go out of my way to pet it, but he's cool. He's kind of nice. Everybody's saying dingoes are mean. 8-bit says dingoes are, I don't know, because I try to avoid Australia. Overthink I am just says, you ever eat wax? That's very out of pocket. And I can't say that I have. Can't say that that's something I regularly put onto my dinner plate. But who am I to judge? Tiger says, why do I always confuse dingoes with typical house dogs? See, but they do look like they do look like a Shiba Inu. I think that's the type of dog. He's kind of cool. Neat. I think he's just like, I don't know. He's kind of cool. Coyotes, and you know what? Also, I saw hyenas back there, and I want to pull him forward too. Where's the hyena? Hyena. Where? I swore I saw hyena. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm losing my marbles. I thought I did. What's this? I think that's a wolf. we'll leave them there. I don't want to go to it. But I did want to put hyenas up here, but I can't now find them. Okay, it doesn't matter, I guess. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm hallucinating. Oh, right here. Okay, we're going to put them next to each other. So I like coyotes. The thing is, where I live, there's lots of coyotes on the outside of the city. And the sounds they make at night are sometimes haunting, but it's also like it is creepy, and but they're cool. Like and I think if I saw one, I would have to hold myself back from petting it. Because I'm like, ooh, a puppy dog, ooh, and I have seen them. I think I'm gonna put them higher than dingoes just because I have more experience with them, and I think I would tempt fate to try and touch them. I really do. So I think I'm going to, I think I'm gonna put it higher than the dingoes. But where are we gonna put it? I think I would risk some of my biscuits. I do. I think so. So I think that's pretty neat. That's pretty neato. And he's just a guy, and I've seen him before, and so I think that's kind of cool. Fluffy says, I'm not allowed to bite candles anymore because we live in this society. Isn't that the most tragic thing? Don't let them stop you. You walk in with pride to a Bed Bath & Beyond and just see if they can stop you. Take chunks out of it and laugh in their faces. Yeah, Tiger says exactly. I thought it was a Shiba Inu. They are. I wonder if, like, I don't know. Does anybody know? I don't know enough about dingoes. How'd they get there? Were they originally house dogs? Surely not, right? Rose Chew says, I love hyenas. Lion King gave them a bad rap. Justine says, hey fam, I'm at a concert right now, but looking forward to watching the stream later. Everybody wave to Justine, because I don't think they'll be able to hear us, but they'll be able to see wave emojis. So we send wave emojis your way. I agree. I too like hyenas, and they're like, from what I understand, and again, these are all animal facts that I only half know and probably are wrong, but apparently they've got very rich social like lives and social interactions with each other. Like they have like their packs are like supposedly run by like a lady, like a girl boss hyena, and I like that. And I think I would risk a lot because I just think that, like you said, that they are misunderstood. And yeah, I just think that they're kind of goofy and they laugh. They're jokesters. You can appreciate a good laugh every once in a while. I feel like he'd be the type of person, if I told a stinker of a joke and it landed flat and crickets are around, he would still be like, you know what, that was pretty good. Then he'd give me a like, get it. And that's all I need. That's really all I need. So I think, yes, they have a matriarchy. Exactly. See, girl boss. So they do need to go higher up. Dog. We have a dog. I love dogs. But the thing is, like, I love Goob. Where she is a mystery. I love dogs. I like cats. I am a cat. Like, I grew up with dogs. But here's the thing, and hear me out, and this is maybe gonna make me have some enemies. But I love dogs, but I feel like there's so many people out there who have dogs that are just the worst. Like, they don't train them, and they like jump on you, and they're a lot of energy, and that's okay. And you know what? I don't begrudge them of that at all. But I feel like there is lots of possibility for the dog to kind of be a lot, and that's okay. But I'm talking like straight up, like just a dog. I think he's kind of, I like him. But I don't think I'd get another dog in my life. At least not of my own choice. Like, if one day Austin was like, let's get a dog, I'd be like, well, okay, you can get a dog. But I personally don't want a dog again. Not because there's anything bad. I do love them. I think they're cute. I love puppy videos and stuff. I much prefer seeing a kitty video, but I like dogs. I think I would absolutely die without petting it. I do like him, but I think there's so much variation here that makes it really a tough one to nail down. There's so many different personalities and breeds and la la la. But I do like poodles a lot. The big poodles, standard poodles. I really like them. I love Airedales. I mean, that's Goob, but and certain small dogs. I like those little Shih Tzus. I think they're cute, but I don't know. Like I like dogs. I like them a lot. And I my day is better when I see them. So, but I don't think, it's not the same emotional reaction I have from these three. I do love dogs though. This is not to say I don't like dogs. I feel like I'm coming across like I don't like dogs. I grew up with them. I love them. I think that I feel very secure when there is one in the house. And Holly says it, yeah, I like dogs if they're trained well. And that's the thing, or trained at all. Like, you know, I'm not asking this dog to come and serve me like a cold beer from the fridge. You see some dogs do that. I'm not asking for that. I'm just asking for it to not, like, you know, well, mind you, Bentley's not great because she barks at people when they come in, but like just like jumping all over you and like you know, like, I don't know, because I'm saying this, but Bentley kind of jumps on people, but she'll eventually calm down. But you know those dogs that are just like, okay, you're maybe a little bit of a lot, but no, he's good. I like dogs. I'm making it come out like I don't like dogs. I do. Ooh, Vex. Hello, buddy. Hello. It's been a good one. Fluffy says dogs are lovely, but personally, a lot of them are too loud, and I've had to shoo off a thankfully small aggressive dogs. Still lovelier A or S tier. That's exactly where I'm saying. Yappy dogs. That's the other thing where I just can't handle it. I'm like, please, I love you, but shush, be so still. We had a dolphin. Wow, Flipper. And I love it. I think I would do a lot for a dolphin if he asked me. I love it. I really don't like the deep water. I'm very scared of what's inside deep water. When there's like big deep water in video games, I become uncomfortable. I would not want to go into the ocean because you don't know what lurks beyond. But I feel like this is the friend of the ocean. If I saw one, I would feel safe. And I don't know if this is true, but I feel like they love humans, and I don't think that's true. But I feel like if something happened, he would see me and he'd be like, okay, like we will help you. And I just think he's nice. I like him a lot. I think I would do a lot to pet him. And I think I would risk life and limb to pet him. And he looks so soft. And then he'd open his mouth and I'd toss a fish in there. Oh my God, what an experience. My friend, we're going back to Kendra. Kendra was a dolphin girl. You know, everybody went to school with a dolphin girl. You know what I mean? Had pictures of dolphins, statues of dolphins. That was Kendra. And every time I see a dolphin, I think of her. So Kendra, that's you, babe. So that's a dolphin. I like them. I think they're smart. I don't like what we do to them, though. Them and orcas, I think that they should be free. We got a donkey. What another goofy animal. I like donkeys. I like them a lot. I think that they're funny. Hee-haw. I think I would risk some of my biscuits to pet them. Yeah, I think they're cool. I really like them. I think they're friends. I have a not super emotional reaction to them, but I think that they're goofballs. Really got the shit end of the stick by being called asses, but other than that, they're really good. So I think I would risk some of my biscuits. Okay, we're getting two different energies here. Bravado Fox says, I hear dolphins are super evil masterminds. Claudia saying, dolphins will drown you for fun, Jade. And then underneath, Galactic says, dolphins save lives. Who is saying the truth and who is saying the lies? Maybe it's like humans. They're complex. It depends on the dolphin. It depends on their nature and how they're feeling that day. I'm not sure. Does anybody know? Jade, you're crazy. Dolphins are evil. Well, does this look like an evil face? Maybe. I don't think so, though. I think he looks like a friend. Donkeys are so cute. There's a few in the house that... there's a few at the house. You know what? Frankly, they're goofy. Saying that, recently I went on a trip with my fam, and we too found donkeys. We were going to visit this one place without specifics, but anyways, there's this like kind of farm area nearby, and my dad knew the guy, and they had these two donkeys. I forget what their names are. I'll have to ask Austin. I don't know if he'll remember though, but there was these donkeys, but they were so cute and they were so nice, and I really did like them because of that. Ooh, that might put them up a little bit more now that I think about those two. I think I would pet him. I think, yeah, I forgot about those two and how much I really enjoyed seeing them. Donkey, oh yeah, I read that. Galactic says, Googled it, and they said they save lives. See, no dolphin slander over here. We only appreciate dolphins. We say hooray to the dolphins. Wait, dolphins over dogs? I think so. Because I feel like there's more, I don't know. The dog thing, I'm feeling like if Bentley came into the room right now, I would have to like close the tab really fast and act all suspicious, because she'd be like, what are you doing over there? I'm like, definitely not putting dogs in the tier under cats, no way. She'd be like, you're grounded. So I don't know. I think, I think they need to stay there, because like I love dogs, but like Bentley, I love Bentley. I would risk life and limb to pet Bentley, but other than that, I don't know. And the other thing too is like I feel like Bentley's kind of ruined dogs for me now, because if nothing will ever happen to her because she's immortal. But if anything was to happen to Bentley, I don't think I would genuinely have the emotional capacity to have another dog, or to like have a dog in my life the same way. And so like I can't even imagine a dog that's even, do you know what I mean? So it's like when I think of dogs, if it was Bentley, if it was a picture of Bentley, I'm putting it at the top, but I don't know. Okay, ducks. I like ducks. Another goofball. And I feel like ducks have really permeated society. We got duck, duck, goose. We say duck when something's coming. We have quackers and cheese. They're just everywhere. You know, we all have to pay bills. That's another kind of often thought about duckyism. They're cool. They're water. They're water chickens. They're water chickens with a squeaker in their mouth, and I think that's neat. I think I like ducks. I like them more than chickens, I think. I think I would die with I would risk some of my biscuits. Would I don't think, like, I'm not having an emotional reaction as much, but I feel like they're on the same kind of vibe I feel with hyenas. So I feel like they have to go up there just because I have the same feeling. But I'm not sure. Vivi says, I'm waiting for the hummingbirds. I said, dude, is there I feel like there's gotta be hummingbirds on. Oh yeah, I think this is the hummingbird. If not, we're gonna say it is. But, yeah, okay, that's the ducks. And they are just little goofballs. Why do we call them silly geese? Geese are scary. So you're a silly goose? No, you're a silly duck. You're a silly mallard. We got a bald eagle. Well, first of all, I'm sure that he's not a fan of that nickname. It's like one of those nicknames in high school that just stuck, and you're like, really? We gotta pick that one? Really? So I don't know who did him dirty like that. I don't think I'd pet him. Thank you for asking, though. There's nothing wrong with him. I think he's really cool, but I feel like he would judge me. I feel like if I didn't pet him in the way that he thought was acceptable, he would look at me, like, I feel like a disappointed teacher would be his energy. And I feel like he's like a cool kid at school, where I would get all like stammer around him and get all starstruck, and he'd look at me and he's like waiting, and it's like I'd be looking at him ready to talk to me, and be like, yeah, and I'd be like, you know, and I don't like that. I don't want to feel pressured around my friends, and while he might be a friend, I'm stressed, I'm sweating, and he's the one, and you know, he's judging my hair. He's assuming I'm judging hair. Maybe he's just compensating. So, I don't know, but I think I'd no thank you. But he's cool. He is cool, the bald eagle. But I don't think I'm cool enough. So, I think that pulls me back. So, yes. Okay. Oh, Claudia, I refuse to leave the stream until I see sharks. Where are sharks? I don't know where sharks are. Oh, they're like towards the end. I'm so sorry, buddy. Okay, we got an eel. Ew. I'm not petting it. I'm not scared of it unless they are electric type. I'm not scared of him, but he's kind of gross. Scary. Have you seen The Little Mermaid? I don't want that. So he's kind of scary. And I'm just not into him. I think he's okay. He's fine. Nah, you know. Cookie says, again, it's a bird. I'm dying to pet this feathery, awesome little dude. I'd die without petting it. I would die if I didn't pet any birds. That's so, honestly, so fair. I feel like certain birds, though, I'm just like I said, the bald eagle and like the jay and stuff like that. Like these guys, I thought I was going to say chipmunk, but that is, you know, I don't think a bird. Maybe in certain circles, but not ours. I think he's a bird. He might be a bird if he flies. If he jumps on a trampoline really high, then he might be a bird. Okay, here's an elephant. Can I just say, please, okay, can we have just like a little bit of a trigger warning here, like a little asterisk here? I'm not going to go into super detail, but I'm going to go into a little bit of a harsher story, not harsher story, but you know how you get that, you see certain videos where it's like blurred out and they're like, don't watch this, it's graphic. And then you go, okay, and then sick curiosity takes you over. I saw a man try to pet an elephant once, and it ended very badly. And that video every once in a while enters my brain without asking, and it scares me. It makes my stomach turn. And so I really don't feel like I think that video alone has turned me away from elephants. Like even if it was like a one in like who was like, I don't know. They're beautiful. Like Cookie says, exactly. I love I love elephants. They're gorgeous but scary. And I think I'm going to put it into not worth petting it for two reasons. One, because I feel like they're so wicked smart that they again, kind of with the gorilla, have the whole like respect thing, but also I'm a little scared of them. I'm actually very scared of them. Plus they have a hand for a nose. We can't compete. So this category is not bad. I just really don't want to pet them, and I would actively try to get out of petting an elephant. And I don't like that we have them in circuses. I don't like any of that kind of stuff, and I feel like they're gonna turn against us any moment. So I love elephants. I think that they're beautiful. I think they're kind of goofy. I like to draw them, but I just don't want to pet them. We got an emu, I believe. Emu and ostrich. Ostrich. Oh no, ostrich down there. Emu. I don't know the difference between an emu and an ostrich. Let me Google. Where's my Google? What's the difference? Emu, ostrich. I spelled all of that wrong. Okay, emus have small disjointed wings. Or, sorry, excuse me, just stunk. I don't know what a disjunct is. Ostriches have large wings, clocking in about 6 feet when measured. So they're tall kings. Emus' feet have 3 toes, whereas, okay, just random, they're very similar. Again, I think this has a axolotl, bacon energy, internet. I feel like everybody goes hee 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 and emu. Are these the guys who have big? No, ostriches have big eggs. Hey, I've seen this one video, again with the videos, but this one video, and it's a big ostrich or a big emu called Karen, and she tries to bite her owner all the time. It's so mean. But then there's this other one. I think his name is Kevin, and it cuddles her. So I guess they're very complex critters. It depends on what they're feeling. I don't think there's nothing wrong with them. I think they're just geese, but somebody just blew them up to be bigger size. Somebody gave them extra fertilizer and they became big, and then took the water away from them. And really, that's disrespectful. I don't think I go out of my way to pet it. Not because I have anything against it, but I just don't know why I would be. Maybe like I feel like I'd put my arm around his like the back of his neck and we'd be buddies. I do like that, but I don't know. I'm just like I don't have an emotional reaction either way. Not a big fan of well, not that I'm not a big fan. I'm just kind of neutral on them, you know? So I want to finish my drink there. Hold on a second. Okay, now we're switching to water. We're hydration queens and kings and everybody on the in-between. Cookie says, emus are my babies. I love them so much. Hence why my Discord name. I'm risking everything to pet an emu. Only God can stand in my way. Cookie is very passionate. If this was Cookie Fearless, everything would be at the bottom and emus would be literally past the top tier. I'm sorry, Cookie. And there's nothing wrong with them. I just don't have a specific feeling tied to them. I just don't. Holly says Urban Rescue Ranch is a YouTube channel, I believe. If I've only ever seen them on TikTok, but I wouldn't be surprised if they had a YouTube. But yeah, so that's them. We have a betta fish. I had a betta fish once. I named him Beef. He died after there was a power out. That's very sad. I think they're cool. I feel like we really do them dirty, really a lot. Again, working at the pet store really made me, no pun intended, but I'm gonna take it, jaded to the society we live in, because people don't care, and people are like, I had so many people walk up to me and be like, what is the smallest enclosure I can get for this animal? And after that, every time, like, the light died in me a little bit more every time I asked that. I'm like, if you're going into a pet store, if you're going into somewhere that your baseline is to give it the least amount of care that you can, you are not doing. You need to go away. You need to go to class, school, and learn to have humanity, because that's effed up. That should not be, the baseline should be improving their life as much as you can. I just feel bad for the betas, and every time I see betas I get sad, and so that's kind of the reaction I have. I think I'm gonna no thank you, but thank you for asking, just because I feel like they just want to live their life, and us humans have just made that hard for them. And some people have beautiful beta enclosures and take really good care of them and give them the best nutrition and stuff like that. But there's so many people who just put them in the tiniest little things, no filtration, no heat, nothing. And they're just like, it's fine. I don't know why I'm on a soapbox, but I just don't think that I think they just want to exist, and humans just need to stop being involved in that. So I just don't want to pet him, just because I don't think he wants to be pet. And he just wants to be a fish, and he just wants to swim and just make his little bubbles, and I'm fine with that, and I shouldn't be involved in that. So that's my thoughts on betas. I don't think I'd ever, a part of me, it's like, I don't ever want to get another beta because I don't want to support that, but at the same time I feel bad because then he, like, you know, if I don't know, because then he's gonna, I don't know. Anyways, we're not going to talk about it. I just feel bad for them when I see them. unless they're in a really good enclosure. Then I'm like, okay, thank God. Okay, flamingos. I love flamingos. First of all, they're pink. Love my favorite color. Second of all, little goofballs eat shrimp. What what a foodie. He's a goose. He's literally if like an ostrich and a goose had a baby and then rolled around in a strawberry patch, that would be a flamingo. He's goofy. We love them. Humans are so funny. Why are lawn flamingos a thing? Google. Let's see. Origins of lawn flamingos. Okay, let's see. Lawn flamingos. The iconic plastic pink flamingo was originally created by Don Featherstone at Union Products in Massachusetts in 1957. At the time, the company had two-dimensional ducks and flamingos, and Featherstone's products were a three-dimensional version of the duck followed by a three-dimensional pink flamingo. I don't know why he made them. He just likes them, I guess. Why didn't the ducks pick off? Why is it now just flamingos? I don't know, but I like it. I get happy when I see a flamingo. Claudia says, I love the fact they eat so many shrimp, baby flamingos turn pink, right? Like, could you imagine? You just love there's two critters with that vibe. This and the anteater. They really niched down with their food choices and really branded themselves. They typecast themselves and who they are with their choices, with their cuisine choices, and I love that. I like flamingos, and honest to God, I think I would risk life and limb. When I got Flora as the Animal Crossing character on my town, the pink flamingo, I stopped playing because I'm like, I've peaked. I literally have not gone back since I made her house, and I was like, that's fine. But just because I'm like, okay, what else do I do? I don't know. I think it was just timing, but it was just funny because it's like she moved in, and I'm like, okay, bye, because I just didn't want to disturb her. She's cool. I like flamingos. I think they're cool. They're specifically aesthetically tied to me. They're made, and that made me happy with how they look. I think they're great. And the little goofballs stand on one foot at a time. You little turd. That's not very stable. But by golly, who are we to stop them? Maybe you're gonna push them over. Don't push them over. That's mean. And they got little flip-flop feet. Are flamingos mean? I feel like they're not. Like you hear like geese and stuff are mean. And like there's certain animals like hippos are unexpectedly mean. But I don't. Somebody lie to me and tell me flamingos are nice if they're mean. And they marry for life, right? They have a husband or a wife, and then they stay with them forever. Is that a flamingo, or is that maybe I'm thinking the wrong animal? But I like that. Okay, foxes. Okay, so here's the thing. I feel like foxes are so beloved just in society. And I feel like I'm going to make enemies if I put it anywhere. But I feel like foxes, like if you asked somebody, if you had a room full of people, if you had a room full of 100 people and you said, what's your favorite animal? I guarantee at least 25% is going to say a fox. I don't know why. I think it's because they're so majestic. I think that they're kind of little goofballs and they make fun sounds. They're so like vibrant and bright, and I mean like so many times I see like usernames like exactly Galactic Fox. You see so many like variations on foxes. You see like, you know, if people like enjoy drawing them, they have like fox sonas and stuff, which is great. Like, but I'm fascinated at that. Like, okay, for you guys in the oh yeah, bravado fox, yeah. Like, what is it about the fox that you love? Because like I like them, but I don't think I would brand myself with foxes being my favorite animal. But they're so beautiful, and you know what? I feel like they wouldn't, but I feel like they would use their tail as a paintbrush because it's so puffy and big. I like red foxes, I think, more than I like the white foxes. They're just so and if I saw a fox, I would stop. Like, you know how it was like, oh, a chipmunk. No, I would make people stop, and I would watch the fox until it walked away. With the chipmunk, I'd stop paying attention eventually. I'd be like, it's fine, whatever. Like, it's chipmunk, cool. But I think a fox, I would stand there and stare at it until it was out of eyesight because I was just, my breath would be taken from me. I'm like, what a majestic animal. What a beautiful critter. But I'm curious to know what about it. Maybe it's that. I have Sona named Galaxy. She's a fox. My first, and right after that, says Rose, my first OC was a Galaxy-based space fox. That's what I'm saying. I think I would risk some of my biscuits. I do really like it. I didn't really have an emotional reaction to it, but I think I think the white foxes or the Arctic foxes need to go there too. I love them. They look so soft, and they make funny. I've seen this one video where he goes, ha 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 ha, this sound he makes, and it genuinely made me so happy. So I like these guys, but Yeah, I don't know. It's not like these. I'm all having some emotional reaction to. The foxes are really nice. I think I would love to pet them, but yeah, I think that they're chill. Says you who branded as a seagull, Jade. What made you choose seagull? I feel like I've told that seagull story 100 million times. I think seagulls are on this list, so once we get to them, I will reveal the seagull story again. Now we have fennec foxes. Stop. This is cute. I think like foxes I like, but these guys took everything about a fox and then just added ubu vibes to him, and that's great. And they improved upon something that was already so good by just making his ears gigantic and his little legs stubby. I love that. Maybe that's what people feel about foxes, the way I feel about a fennec fox. Because they're so cute and they're so little and they're so fast and they just are so cute. And now I'm getting emotional because I think of the fennec foxes. Oh, are they endangered? I really hope not. I'm in danger if they're in danger. They're in danger of getting a smooch right on top of the head. Am I right, boys? I'm almost wanting to put that up a little bit. Nah, we'll leave them. Because I love them, but I don't think these guys are on a different level. You know what? I'm moving Dolphin down because I don't have as much of a reaction as these four do. The Dolphins, I'm kind of like, eh. But yeah, the fennec fox, I like him. He's cute. And he's just, oh boy, I feel like he's on his first day of school every single day. And he's just got the wide-eyed wonder of a newborn baby fox. A fennec fox, what am I saying? He's cool. He's just a guy. Now we have frogs. I think this is just, yeah, I was going to say he's a tree frog, I believe, but I think he's just a frog because that's the only frog on this list. Frog, cool. I love frogs. I like them. I think, again, we got another funny little animal. Everybody laughs has a little giggle when you see a frog. Oh, sorry, I kind of missed the comments here. Let me rewind back to fennec foxes. Here, let me hold them again. Galactic says, I changed my list. It goes to fennec, arctic red. Ooh. Oh, mine's fennec, I think, at the top as well. I'd rather pick the arctic. I have seen the arctic fox jump in the snow. I thought that was cute. What's the actual name? It's like pandas aren't pandas aren't pandas? You're what? Rose? What? But yeah, so sorry, fennec foxes. Vivi, I'm sorry, I see you as a fennec fox today. Oh, that's cute. I wouldn't say no. I want a fusion dance of fennec fox and a flamingo, and that's me. But I do like fennec foxes. I feel like he's small and scrappy and noisy and fast. I'm not fast, but I feel like I talk fast, so maybe that's the only thing. Now we have Frogman, Ribbit Boy. He is a riveting boy. I like him. When I was a kid, I used to catch frogs, and that was exciting. You like to hear them. They have nice ambiance. They're goofy. What else is there to say? I think I would risk a lot to bet this. He's just a small little guy. Yeah, and I feel like frogs again are just like Pokemon coded. They have so much going for them. They're sticky guys. They got little feet. I mean, a lot of things have feet, but his feet are just something else. So I like him. I like him a lot, and I like him, and I want to kiss him. And perhaps maybe he'll turn into Austin. Who knows? But then maybe I'll get a wart on me because frogs give you warts, right? All right, maybe that's just to stop people from touching the frogs. Maybe the frogs started spreading that rumor because they got sick of people touching them. They're like, okay, guys, if you touch me, you're gonna break out into a bunch of, you're gonna turn into 1,000 pieces of confetti if you touch us. So we're like, okay, well, we don't want that for us. We better not touch him. And he's like, exactly, get out of here. Spank you on the way out. Fluffy says, oh my god, frogs. One time I found a super green frog, on a mail. Oh, I read that as on the mailman. I'm like, why were you so close to a mailman? And what? There's a lot. On a mailbox. It was adorable. And his super wet, black eyes. He's just, and I could go. The frogs. I like them. Now we have a leopard gecko. I think, I don't know if this is supposed to be all geckos or leopard geckos, but I'm going to say it's a leopard gecko. And here's the thing. No, but thank you for asking. The reason being is I'm scared of them because I don't want them to lose their tails. If they get scared or if mishandled or something, they will drop their tails, and hopefully the predator that they think is going to eat the tail and leave them alone. So they're very cute, but I'm very scared. I'm thinking that I'm going to do something wrong. I'm going to move too fast and they're going to lose their tails. And apparently that's not very good for them. It's very stressful for them to like grow it back and stuff. And it's like they don't want to drop their tails, but they will. But it goes through a lot to get it back, and I don't want to put them through that. So thank you for asking, but I would prefer not. And I've held quite a few, And I've seen some, and like, I've like in the pet store, tons of them. But like, I just, if I had the preference, I would not pick him up because I'm just scared that I'm gonna mess him up. So, okay. I'm just gonna put gerbils and hamsters next to each other because I got thoughts. First of all, gerbils, they're so destructive. They're so destructive. Oh my god. Holy cow. Like, which I get, like, you know what, that's just who they are. They're just destructive little guys. But like, they'll, like, this one, you would put like the water bottle in their enclosure, and it was plastic. I don't know what they're now. It was a long time ago. But back when I worked there, it was plastic. And they would can open the top of the plastic and just destroy the water bottles. I'm like, why do we keep using plastic? But glass seems like such an easy fix for this. But they're so destructive, but they're funny. And they stand up like little kangaroos. They're kangaroo mice. And I really like that. And I think they're really cute. I fostered a mom and a baby gerbils once upon a time, a long time ago. And they were so cute. And I really love them. And they can live in little families. So I think I would risk some of my biscuits to pet them. I do like gerbils. And what can I say? I just like them. Hamsters, on the other hand, get away from me. There's nothing wrong with hamsters. And I have a friend who has hamsters, and her hamsters are so tame and so nice, and she works so hard with them, and they're so, like, nice, and they don't bite and stuff. But those, I feel like, are special hamsters because they're A, taken care of so well, but then B, they're handled a lot. But like a regular hamster, one, scared it's gonna bite me, but two, they have zero want to preserve their life because they will jump out of your, like, you will stand there and have them in your hand, and rats have like depth perception, so they'll like peek over your hand and stuff. Hamsters are like, see ya, and they'll just leap and they're like, bye. And that's so stressful. Plus they bite. I just, unless it's specifically my friend's hamsters, I will not hold it. And I would be like, no, thank you, no, I don't want to hold it. I'll appreciate it from inside, but, you know, not for me. I like hamsters. I do like how they keep little things in their cheeks. I think that's fun. But no thank you. Not for me. Oh, Cookie says I gotta go. Jade, if the emu is in top S tier by the end of the stream, there will be consequences. Oh my god, everybody. Cookie's coming after us. If you don't hear from me after this stream, someone call the cops. Somebody call the cookie police. Somebody call the cookie monster. Take care of me. Claudia says, I don't like hamsters. I don't know why. And see, Rose Juice says, I dislike hamsters. I am so bad for saying hamsters. And I know I do. And I catch myself. Even if you rewind the stream, I'm sure I've said hamsters over and over and over. But yeah, they're fine. They're cute. But, and they're scary. Like, if you keep two of them in the same, certain hamsters, I'm sure this is not for all breeds, but specifically, I know Syrian hamsters, they will duke it out to the death. And they will fight each other. Which, they're probably stressed and need more space and stuff like that. So, but like, yeah, I'm just not a huge hamster fan. I can appreciate them, but not for me. No, thank you. You know what? I'm going to move this into here because there's nothing wrong with them. And I feel like these are more like I would avoid holding it. And this one's like, I would just be like, I would just walk the other way kind of thing. But this one I would be like running in the opposite direction. Fluffy says, I think hamsters are cute and smell weird, but a good weird. But at the end of the day, they're kind of traumatic to own. That's true. You hear lots of traumatic hamster stories. And you know what? Are guinea pigs on this list? Somebody's talking about guinea pigs. I'm not seeing guinea pigs, but yeah, I'm not seeing them. Guinea pigs are another one that I just would not ever own because they're so stinky and so messy. And they're cute, don't get me wrong, but like they are just a lot and they throw stuff around and they're just messy. And that's fine. I don't want to begrudge them of that. They're just living their guinea pig life. But personally, I do not like the smell. I do not like the mess. It's too much for me. So yeah, I'm with you on they kind of are a little stinky. Yeah, so I just, that smell is like, throws me back to terrible days. Giraffes next, says Holly. I love giraffes. They do kick though, so as long as I can see them and they can see me, so don't get, and they can see me so they don't get startled and kicked. Giraffe, no tall, they're all like, giraffes and flamingos should start a support group for people who are just long. And I guess a snake could try and go in there, and they would have to be on a snake by snake cases. I like giraffes, and you know, I'm even gonna put it up here. I feel like they're kind of elephant vibes, but I trust a giraffe more. And I think when I think giraffe, I think of sliding down his neck like a water slide. I wouldn't do that to him because there's no way that I wouldn't break his neck. Well, maybe, I don't know. How much can a giraffe hold on its neck? I feel like I'm too much. And I wouldn't want to try, but I just think he's just nice, and I think that he's gangly guy, and I feel like he would just be cool, and I like him, and I think if I had the choice, I would definitely do that for certain. Giraffes are so quirky. I don't know how to feel about them. They're so silly that I can't. Another silly animal. That's true. Again, Pokemon coded. We should do a tier list of what animals are Pokemons. Because they just are. They're not regular animals. They're their own. Jade, after you finish, could you please possibly let us know what animal gives off our vibes by your... Ooh, that's a good stream idea, Vivi. Ooh, yeah. We got to do that. We got to do a longer one for that and have a dedicated one. They fight with their neck, so I guess it depends on how much you weigh. Very interesting. I still wouldn't want to risk it, though, just in case. I wouldn't want to give him a sore neck. You know, when you sleep funny, I don't want to do that to him because I hate when that happens. So, he's cool. I like him. Yeah, I enjoy him. I got a goat. I like goats. They stick their little tongues out and they go blah. I like them. I think they're funny. Another funny animal. I think it's gonna go again. I would be very upset if I didn't pet them. I like them better than these guys down. Well, yeah, I think I like them better. Well, the deer. The only reason the deer is that far down is because I'm scared to face one face to face because I'm scared that he's gonna be mad at me. Also, I'm gonna have to adjust this. Hold on one second. Where's my... I gotta make this a little bit more squashed in because it's gonna get... There we go. A little bit more space there. But yeah, I think I would die. I like them. I like them a lot. And I think they're goofy. And they literally jump off stuff. And they're funny. I like them a lot. So, they're friends. I like them. Meerkats. Okay. Without a shadow of a doubt, I am risking life and limb to grab those little guys. Holy cow, are they cute. There used to be this show on Animal Planet called Meerkat Manor. I don't know if it's still a thing, but man, would I get so jazzed when that would come on. And they're, oh my god, seriously, if you want to make your day better, just Google baby meerkats. They're so freaking cute, and they got a little hand. I'm like getting emotional thinking about meerkats. They're so cute, and they just run, and they go, and they run so fast. And then when they see a bird, they tell their buddies, they're like, everybody get out of here, and they run, and they're like, hide for cover, and they love each other, and they'll tell each other. And they have wars with each other in their territories. They like literally go to war with each other. They're fascinating. And oh my god, their babies are so cute. And they eat scorpions. How cool is that? These guys are so metal. Who did this? Who made a meerkat? Because they need a freaking treat. I love meerkats. They're so cute. I've got big emotions on meerkats. They're definitely right up there with these guys. Without a doubt. Oh god, I love meerkats. Whoa. That was an amazing show. Yes, that one. Oh, awesome. Welcome. Yeah, so that's my thoughts on meerkats. Porcupine? Not porcupine. Hedgehog. Is there a porcupine on here? Are porcupines and hedgehogs, like, did they surely have a common ancestor, no? But they're not, how does that work? I don't know. Not a cute one. What is this? A hedgehog. This guy, every time I've met a domesticated hedgehog, he's been mean. And maybe that's just the hedgehogs that I know, but they bite. And they live with hamsters for me because I'm just like not really. I don't know. I think like he's funny, but he's just like, I feel like I'm annoying him when I you know, he just wants to do his life. He just wants to hang out. So I just don't think I don't want to hold him, and he's scary, and he's just a needle hamster, and that's fine. And I love that for him, but I don't love that for my hands unless I have like, gloves on, I suppose. Fluffy says, hedgehogs don't really hurt to pet and they kind of feel good, TBH, but the one I've interacted with, I felt like I scared it. That's the other, I feel like they're very nervous critters, and I don't want to stress him out more than he needs to be. Hippo? I've seen so many I've seen so many horror stories on hippos, and I guess that they are like again, I'm saying all these facts like I actually know what I'm talking about when I do not. But these guys, like, apparently they, like, kill, like, so many humans a year. And they're, like, notoriously bad for that. I mean, we're in their way. Let's be real. If you're in a position that a hippo can mess you up, you're in the wrong place. They're fine. But I don't know. I'm scared of it. Wouldn't want to pet it. I would think, no, thank you. No, thank you. I appreciate the offer, but not for me. I'm going to say hypno. Thank you. Oh my God. Another Pokemon. Is it hypno? It has to be hypno. Oh, I don't know. We're learning something every day. Sorry, having some hydration. Do you like my cup? I feel like that's another bingo thing is my clinky straw. So I've got my cup here. So that's that. A hippo. We got a horse. Now, I'm not a horse girl. Went to school with a lot of horse girls, but I love them. And you know, I've ridden a horse a couple times. Recently rode a horse, and their noses are so soft, and I feel like they got beautiful lashes, and they blink, and I like them. I'm almost tempted to do life and limb because I really do like horses, and I love their vibe of like medieval, like running around in a field or like running like place to place. I think horses are cool. And I actually, now that I'm talking, I'm like liking them more as I'm talking about them. I like horses a lot. A lot. They're nice. And, you know, maybe I am a horse girl. Maybe I lied to you guys. But yeah, I think I would, if I saw a horse in a field and I would be able to pet it, I would do a lot to pet that. You know, I'm going to put it down here though, because I don't think like these guys, I'm doing a lot. This one, I would leave a horse alone. If somebody asked me to, but these guys try and stop me. I'm touching that meerkat. Meerkat, I know this doesn't matter, but it needs to go right there. Just so everybody's there. Peter, the horse is here. Oh my God. Is Family Guy still running? Is that still a show? Surely it is not, right? What? I feel like that's been going since I was a kid. Random facts about skunks, says Galactic. Oh, we're very far away from skunks. Oh my God, there's still so many left. The skunks are friendly. They're like bees. They only attack when provoked. They only stink. They only stink. Love those They only stink. I'm struggling. What is happening? They only stink. Love those fellows, and so does my cat. They friends. They are stinkers, and I do enjoy that about them. They are little stinkers. Now we got a hummingbird. Where's Vivi? Vivi, are you still here? We're at the hummingbird. Somebody get Vivi. These are beautiful. I've only seen a hummingbird like one or two times in my life. Vivi says, first off, Jade, I love hummingbirds. They're amazing. And when you feed them by hand, absolutely adorable. They also fly backwards and fly 80 miles per second and have such beautiful colors. Vivi, you know, hummingbirds are so loud. They sound like a motorcycle. I mean that wholeheartedly. It's kind of awesome. And I watched a hummingbird snoring video once. I really like them a lot. I think they need to go up here because I like them a huge amount. They're just little guys. They're so fast, and I feel like they're literally fairies. They are fairies, and they bless us whenever they. Sorry, I'm just gonna squeak this in. Where I live, I could be wrong, but like there is like we're so cold such a good majority of the year that oh God, that's terrible. Oh God, that's fine. It might just be a little, this one might be a little messed up, but that's okay. But it's so cold so much in the year here that they're not really around. But yeah, they're cool, and they're so little. Have you ever seen the hummingbird nest picture? Their eggs are so tiny. They're like micro mini eggs. Have you seen those? They're so little. But I think that they're so sweet, and I don't even know what to say. I feel like they're mythical creatures. They escaped fantasy and they're now living with us. They're so sweet, and they've got long, and they don't want to do anything except for drink out of flowers. Come on, you couldn't have picked a sweeter food for them to eat. They think of a better food for a hummingbird to eat. You can't, because it is literally there drinking out sweetness. They are so sweet that they drink sweet. They're so cute. They're not quite up here, but they're definitely here, because I would do a lot for a hummingbird. I would match his tune. We got what is this? A kangaroo. Huge muscle man. I would not, cool. He's so cool. Let me hold over here. He holds his baby in his tummy, outside of his tummy. Revolutionary. I think he's cool. He is so beefy though. Have you seen pictures of these are not koala bears, kangaroos? Have you seen pictures of them? They're just built. They got muscles on, dare I say, muscles, and they're ready to tussle. Muscly and tussly. That's them. But their babies are so cute. Their babies, come on. They have a built-in pocket, and what do they choose to put in that pocket? Their freaking baby. Are you joking me? Are you joeying me? There's no way. He could have collected so many things in that pocket, and he decided to put his baby. What a selfless act to hold your baby. He's like, he is the nature version, the real life version of putting a baby in a backpack. Have you seen people walking around with their babies on their front? That's them. But they did it first. They're the trendsetters. They're really, they know what's hot, and we don't. We're just following in their footsteps. And we're failing because nothing can compare. He's cool. I can see Austin as a kangaroo. Oh my god, I can too. Because I feel like a kangaroo, he's just doing his own little thing, and I feel like they're chill. But when push came to shove, he'll fight for you, and he's so chill, and he's laid back, but he's ready to tussle. Austin's not ready to tussle though. Austin's sweet. He's the sweetest guy I know in the whole world. I can't see him ever even hurting a fly, but this kangaroo would hurt a fly. Ooh. And he'd put him in his pocket too. Oh my god, if Austin's a kangaroo, can I go in? I want to live in Austin's kangaroo pocket. That is a weird sentence, out of pocket, but that's fine. I'm not his baby, but I'd still want to ride around in his little kangaroo pocket. Especially if I was a little fox. It'd be so tiny. Oh my god, it's perfect. That's perfect. Perfectly sized for a kangaroo pocket. Maybe I'm just scared of getting kicked, to be honest, said Holly. I love a kangaskong though. You know what is stupid? I get that a kangaskong is a kangaroo, but it took me, like, even now when I think about that, yes, it's a kangaroo, but they are not in my head a kangaroo. Like, there's a disconnect there. I think it's because he's so, like, just, like, I don't know, but, like, I know it's a kangaroo, but, and it says kanga in the name, but I don't know. What does the ending of that mean? Is there a reason it's named that, or they just named it that? Who knows? Not me. But, yeah, it looks like a lizard, says Fluffy. Yes, it, like, there's something about it that, like, I know, like, of course, with the baby in there, but I don't know. We got a koala bear. Not even getting near it. And there's so, again, the internet has really, really hurt them, but they are, like, I've seen videos of them. They're scary. They have smooth brains, apparently. They eat crappy food. They eat caca from their mom when they're babies. Idiots. I don't like them, and apparently that they're ferocious and they're very diseased animals, which is fine. They're cute and they're kind of chill, but not worth it. I don't want to touch it. We got what is this? A Komodo dragon? Am I wrong? Am I lying to you? Perhaps. That's what my brain's telling me it is. I actually don't think it, or a monitor lizard. I don't know what this is. I'm going to say it's a Komodo dragon. I don't know if that's true. Ouch, why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that to yourself? You know what, I didn't even say this. He's got, apparently, I think it's this one, but it's like their mouth is like so like toxic or disgusting that like even the bite will kill you. I'm, again, talking like I know anything. So that could be wrong. But they're scary, and they're alligators that were blessed with the ability to leave. Well, I guess alligators can leave the water, but they never returned. They're the lost son of the alligator. They're the one that decided to go find themselves. They went to college when everybody told him to take over the family farm. He says, no, I'm going to find myself. Now he's doing his duty where he needs to, but he still has that family spirit. I'm not a huge fan. I think he's cool. I wouldn't want to meet one in a dark alley though. We got a lemur. I love him. He's Zaboomafoo. Again, where's 8-Bit? Because this is me aging myself. But Zaboomafoo, love him. He's a monkey squirrel. How did they do that? I really like him. This is going to cut it off a little bit, but take my word, it is in with absolute certainty. I might be able to make this a little smaller. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, is that too small? Okay, I think that's... The next one we put in that list will probably... what am I saying here? We'll probably make it fall down, so that'll be good, but I think for now, sorry, it's kind of like terribly formatted now, but yeah, so that's the lemur. I like them. King Julian really did a lot for him. I think they now are pressured at parties to dance because of the whole like to move it thing, and I think they're probably annoyed by that, but I would like them. I would pet them. We got a jaguar, I think. I could be wrong. A jaguar, a snow leopard, and a lion. We're going to move lynx or bobcat or whatever that is. We're going to move tigers because I feel like this is all the same thing, just different flavors. Is there any others? I think that's about it. Oh, this guy. Yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's it. Okay, so we got like big cats. I think they're all kind of the same. I think if I was really thinking about it, these are the same animals, and well, they're not, and I know that, but they're basically the same animals. When we would play the cheetah game, throwing back, I'd always pick Jaguar because start with J. I think I would risk some of my biscuits to pet it. I like them. They're big and I like them. They're a cat. They're big. I love lions though. I really do love lions. Partially because I love the Lion King, but also because I just think they're so cool. And like whenever I'm like making a zoo and stuff like that, the lions are always the main attraction, and no pun intended, but oh boy will I take that. And their families are so cool and they're royal. I really like lions a lot. I think out of all the big cats, these guys are really far up there. Snow leopards, this is fox energy right here. The internet loves snow leopards, and who am I to say that they're not? But I think I would risk some of it. I like them. I think they're cool. Lions, I like them a lot, but if I was to make an enclosure, I would make it for the lion first. What is this, a lynx or a bobcat? They're little and that's cute. You know what? And this is going to be maybe lame, but I'm putting all of them in here because they're all so cool. Sorry, it's cut off, but like there's nothing, I feel like there's nothing different enough in my head about them. Like I know that there's a lot of differences, but just for this reason, like for this specific tier list of petableness or not, or petability, there's really no difference in my head. I guess the lion has a nice big mane to touch, but I would do more to pet a lion than I would to pet all of these guys. My dad petted a tiger once, but I would do a lot to pet a lion. I really like them a lot. So white tiger should not be separate. Holly says you should definitely have to link this list for us, Jade. I have a lot of specific opinions. I think I can. I just edited one that was already there and just changed the categories, so I don't know if it'll carry over, but I'll try. So yeah, so that's the cats, and maybe that's kind of dumb, but I just don't know enough of a difference for them. If anything, this guy's kind of cute. He might go up, but I think just for this purpose, they're in the same spot. Rosa Chu said, your dad pet a tiger? He did, and he was so chill about it. I was at work one day, back when I worked retail, and I got a text from my dad. I opened it up, zero context. It was a picture of him and a tiger, and I'm like, how are you in that situation that you are holding a tiger right now, Dad? And he gave me, like I said, zero context. Like, I don't think I chatted with him for a couple days, and he just cold sent me this picture of him petting a tiger, and I'm like, well, hi, how's your Tuesday? Like, Dad, where are you, Dad? What is happening? Poochie Bear, come here. Come say hi. Come here. Come on, stretchy pants. Oh, look who it is, guys. Come here. See, this is a dog. This is a dog I would do anything for. Oh, you want to hear her collar? Listen. Where is it? Here, hold on. Let me get it. Can you hear it? Oh, sorry, Goop. It's tinkling. The little thing that she has on her collar, the little tag, is so worn out. She's had the same collar since it was like after she grew out of her puppy collar, got her the collar. So she's had it for like 11 years. And it's so soft. Oh God, Bentley. I've got big emotions on her. And after she wasn't feeling well, I was getting so emotional. I was crying on the phone with Austin, and he's just like, you're fine. Well, no, he was so nice about it, but and I'm that person, and I know a lot of people do this, but I have these moments where I'm like, she's one day, well, she's not because she's immortal, but anyway, I'm not going to get onto it because I'm sad. So I think before that was a llama, and I think this is an alpaca. Where did we put the llama? I think right here. I think it's the same thing. Like, I don't really know a difference between them besides nothing. So, the only thing about Bentley, though, is I'm so sorry she breaks your guys' eardrums. She goes, woo! It's just a very specific bark. But, okay, lobster. Is it petting if I'm petting it with my how do I phrase this? I like to eat the lobster. I like lobster, and I know that that's not the point, and they're critters and they're allowed to live their best life, but I don't know. Oh my God, Vivi has pet a tiger too. Were you there with my dad at the same time? You guys were just finding tigers? Wow, what a freaking Thursday afternoon. Lobsters, they're cool. They kind of remind me of catching the clamp daddies when I was a kid. I feel like they're like a crab in the same like. I don't know. There's nothing that would make me. I would be more inclined to be like, I want to eat him, which is terrible. But I don't know. I just really like lobsters, and only if they're done in a humane way. People who just plop them into the water, that's messed up. But I like lobsters. I like them a lot. What is this? A maned fox, I think. Don't quote me if I'm wrong. I think this. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm not going to go out of my way to pet it just because I don't really know. Like, I think it has long legs, but other than that, I don't really know anything about it. Where's the meerkat? What? Are these different? What is the difference between these two animals? Are they not both meerkats? They look a little different, but is anybody, is this not a meerkat? This is definitely a meerkat. Is this not? I don't know, but if they just knew I love meerkats so much, they're like, they gotta put 2 in there. We gotta really double it up, and oh boy, am I happy about that. Also, what the hell is this thing? I don't know. Yeah, maned wolf. I just don't know much. Let's see. Maned wolf. I feel like that's just such a specific animal. Maned. Ooh. Its legs are uncomfortably long. I'm not trying to be rude, but ooh. It's kind of like, it's almost past the point of cool and almost into freaky, like, ooh, kind of creepy. He's fine, but I don't know, it makes me a little unnerved. Well, put him in the same tier. Where did I put them? Where did they, right here. The same thing with dingoes, I just don't know enough about them. Like, I just know that they're dogs, you know? And their legs are a little freaky. I don't know how I feel about that. So, yeah, I think right there. I think that's where they need to go. Wow, we need to speed through this. We are so many and we're almost at the 2-hour mark. And I like to edit these. So I don't want it to be too long. Otherwise, I'm going to fall asleep in my computer while I'm editing them. So we might go into hyperdrive now. Fluffy says, I think the animals being freaky is what makes them cool, but maned wolves are a little basic in my mind. Oh, it's just like, Google, like, if you're not looking at a picture of a maned wolf right now, just look at it, and there's, like, I don't know. It's like, I feel like it's just like, somebody went just past the point of it being cute and just made a little bit uncomfortable. We got a mole. I think he's cute. And again, this has badger energy of like living in the woods and just being a little guy. I like him. I would risk some of my biscuits because I think he's cute. And he's just like, I feel like he needs glasses. He's just doing his best. He's just digging away. He's living his life. He's almost like a meerkat, but not as cool or cute. He's like the meerkat, but some like the bronze version of meerkat. He's fine. He's cute. Claudia says moles' feet scare me. Look at those. They are, but he needs to dig. He needs them so that he can break through the ground and dig around. Rosa Chu says the moles are funky and therefore cute. They really are. Why do we is there moles on your body? Is that named because of like they look like mole holes? Why are moles called moles? I don't know what this thing is. Not a clue in the world. So I'm gonna put no thank you, but thank you for asking, because I just don't, it looks a little unnerving. Anybody know what this is? I don't know. Monkey. This goes into gorilla, because I would go this one actually, because I'm less afraid of them. So I don't think I would be less likely to pet, but this monkey, I've seen lots of videos of people, like giving monkeys things, and they can sometimes be mean, but that's fine because we're in their way. So that's fine. We got a mouse. I like mice better than hamsters. I don't like them as much as rats, because I think that's a mouse. Like, it does not look like a rat to me. Yeah, I'm going to say it's a mouse. So for all intents and purposes for this, it's a mouse. I think mice are very loved by society and yet very hated by society. They're very wish-washy. Lots of people hate mice, but think of all the famous mice characters. We got Ratatouille. I think he's a rat, actually. We got Mickey Mouse. He's definitely a mouse. We got Stuart Little. I can't think of any more mice, but I feel like there's lots of mice in society that were just like Chuck E. Cheese, but he's a rat, I think. You know what I mean? We like mice, and I don't know why. Mice are nice, I suppose, but I agree, Rose. I like rats a lot better than mice as well. If rats are on this list, they'd be at the top with cats. I had rats a while back, and they were so smart. So the mouse. Yeah, I think. Fluffy says, I don't like monkeys. I know I'm weird, but they just look annoying to me. Annoying. I feel like, yeah, I feel like that kid in the class who's like joking around but takes it too far. We're like, hey, we get it. You're the class clown. I could see that. Vivi says, stream after Thursday. Please, if you can try to fit in a stream if you have space to do this. But please have a stream of us based off. And I do want to do that. I'm going to add that. I have a spreadsheet of ideas that I want to do for a stream list. Yeah, this weekend's kind of nutty. We got a wedding to Austin's coming in with moving in this week. And then we got a wedding to go this weekend. So it might be a little nutty, but we'll see what's coming up. But I like to leave streams like this for Tuesday because I feel like I tend to game on the other ones and yeah, but anyways, we'll see. Well, I definitely want to do that maybe in a week or a couple weeks or so. We got Octopus. This Octopus is petting me. We kind of talked about that at the beginning. His little suction cups are on me, and I'm not a fan of that. And he's smart. I've heard they're so smart. I don't like him. Like, I like him, but I don't want him to be near me. So that's where he lives. We got Orca. They're scary, and I think ouch wide, just because they're literally called killer whales. If that's not a leave me alone, I really don't know what is. Free Willy, cool. They hate us. There's no doubt in my mind that every single orca hates us. We to them are mosquitoes to us because we do them so bad, and they should just be free and do their thing. And they're pretty, but they're like the evil version of a panda bear. They took all the panda bear smarts for themselves and turned it into pure hatred, and that's an orca. That's what it is. Okay, we got ostrich. I think it needs to go near emu because, again, I have the same vibes. I don't really have enough in my mind of a difference between these two. I wouldn't go out of my way, but he's kind of neat. We got an otter. I like otters. I like otters a lot. I definitely like them better than beavers. I would put him here because I've seen so many cute otter videos. I'm almost tempted to put up here, but he's not. He doesn't quite make the cut. But he's definitely here. You know what? I'm going to do this because I feel like we kind of know that, well, how do we do this? Make it a little smaller because I want you guys to be able to see all the categories. There. It's kind of a little bit better. Sure. But yeah, otters, and they keep things in their little otter pockets, and they're just little guys. And I don't know what to say beyond they're so cute. They're slippery. They have little hands. They're just a wet ferret. Who did that? Whoever did. Them and meerkats. Ooh, I like them. Otter looks like pit bulls. You know, I kind of see what you're talking about, right? I would have never thought that, but I definitely see what you're talking about. And the kind of squished thing. Oh, Vivi, sorry. Curly orcas and whales are angry because there's not enough food in the water, so they've been tipping boats and smashing into them, also breaking them. Good for the orcas. Get them. Get them. We're the one who's making their lives harder. So, I mean, all power to the orcas, but I don't want to be near an orca. Thank you. Okay, we got... Why do we differentiate the owl and then the snowy owl? There's so many brands of owl. Why only those two? But I like owls a lot. I think they're beautiful, majestic critters. I don't quite have them up here, but they're close. I would definitely say here. And I have no preference on the type of owls. I really like Guardians of Gahul when I was a kid. So that really, there's an alternate universe version of me who has a YouTube channel based on Guardians of Gahul. There is a parallel Jane universe who made a career off those books instead of Warriors, and I hope she's doing well. But I really did like these owls, and I think that I really like how unique. There's so many different variations, and yeah, I really like them. And my favorite is a barn owl, and maybe that is because of Guardians of Cool, but I really like them. This is just I don't know. Okay, we need to put the birds kind of close to each other. This bird. There's more seagull. This thing, toucan, this guy. I think that's all the birds. Oh, this guy. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, so we're gonna speed run the birds. First of all, parrots. So I'm going to, oh yeah, see, Holly loves barn owls too. And Claudia says, I love owls the way they can turn their heads all the way around. That is such a specific thing that they can do. I love snow owls, also the tawny owls. Right, Vivi, there's so many different variations. Have you guys seen the little elf owls? That's in the books. He's so little, he's so tiny, he's so cute. So this is a parrot. I've seen so many. If I was to get another pet, That wasn't a rat. Austin doesn't like rodents, but I would love to get a bird. It would be way down the line. I hate messes, and I hate like kind of like when things are in disarray. And I think birds are pretty messy animals, so I think I would struggle with that. So I don't know if I like the idea of a bird, but I don't think I would like a bird in practice. And yeah. And I feel like you have to give them a ton of attention and a ton of like, you have to like be really enriching for them. And I just don't know if my life is set up for that. I don't think I would give it a very good home, but I love watching the videos of them and talking, and they talk and they're so funny. Or have you seen those little cake parrots? I think that's what they're called. And they have like little white tank tops on. And they jump around. I love those. And I'm just assuming those are parrots, okay? It might just be like domesticated birds, but I'm specifically saying parrots, especially those ringneck parrots. And they're, oh, Vivi has a pet. You have a pet parrot, Vivi? Oh, if you're able to, can you send a picture? I didn't know you had a parrot, Vivi. Oh, that's so cool. I like, ooh. So we got a pigeon. They're kind of neat. They're a goofy bird. I like the way they have an inner funk to them that is unlike anything else. They have a rhythm to them. And I like them. Out of the birds, I enjoy them. Oh, boom. And I think they're funny. They're chonky little monkeys. They're adaptive. They know how to play their audience. They're really, they're just cool. I like them a lot. We got a peacock. We got nature's, surprise. Nature's birthday card. You open it up and wow, that's beautiful. Peacocks, I think they're cool. Like, I'm not, like, I know some people are, like, super into peacocks. They're, like, peacock everything. And I like their style, and I like the way they sound. And I used to, again, put them in my zoos a lot. In Planet Zoo and Zoo Tycoon. I think I would risk some of my biscuits to pet them, because I think they're really neat. I think they are beautiful. And I think he's so flashy. I'm almost worried that he would judge what apparel I was wearing that day, and that makes me a little uncomfortable. But other than that, I do like him, and I think he's beautiful. Kind of messed up that only the guys get to have beautiful feathers, but that's neither here nor there. Peacocks are okay, says Fluffy, but they seem pretentious. That's what I'm saying. It's just the trope of rich people owning them. There's something about it because he's so fashionable that I feel like he would be like, I put so much work into my effort, and you literally put on this same sweater that you've been wearing 5 days in a row. Ugh, I mean, anybody should say that. I mean, not that I would do that, but, in theory. Okay, what's this, a pelican duck? Okay, so pelican duck. This thing, cool, neat, Pokemon. You putting fish in there? Wow, a pocket in your mouth. He's a kangaroo, but he didn't get the memo that it's supposed to go in your tummy. Cool. I like him. I don't think I'd go out of my way to pet him though. Like, I think he's cool. I would definitely, they're just kind of neat. When you see them, you're definitely like, they're just a size hummingbird, says Vivi. I can see that. They, like, oh my God, okay, picture this, a show where they're two best friends, and the hummingbird and the peacock go on adventures together, and the hummingbird can sit on top of the peacock's head, and he kind of looks like the same color, so he could get lost in there. And oh my God, that's so good. And oh my God, and this one, and the peacock would be so humble and stuff like that, and kind of shy, and wouldn't want and would want to like blend in, but the hummingbird would want to be like the one who's flashy, even though it's him, and he's like this big braggadocious guy, even though he's so tiny, and then this guy's all humble, cute. Swan is beautiful. I feel like swans, Vivi, I'm sorry, but I feel like swans are mean girls. They have mean girl energy. They're geese with a superiority complex. They're beautiful, gorgeous animals, and they're so beautiful and like majestic and stuff like that. But I feel like they know that, and I feel like they're ballerinas, and they're just like, they're so beautiful. But there's just something about them that I feel like they're gonna laugh at me when I have my back turned, and I don't know, they're beautiful. They're better than geese by a lot, but like I feel like they know that, and Rosa Chu says, I'm respecting swans by staying away. I think I'm with you. I think no thank you, just because I would feel self-conscious. Yeah, not a fan of that. Not a huge fan of feeling judged, but I love when I see them in the wild. Like just out and about. We had a penguin. I love penguins. I love happy feet. Penguins, automatic. I'm almost tempted to put them up here. Oh, yep. I like those a lot. I love penguins. I loved happy feet. They got such rich little societies. They literally looked at society and said, screw you, and did everything opposite of what a bird should do. And he's a trendsetter. He says society can suck my flippers. And then we did. And everybody's fine with that. So that's where he goes. A seagull. I feel like if I don't put it up here, I'm going against my brand. And I think they're funny. But it's like, I gotta put it up here. I feel like I'm gonna get roasted if I don't. He's gonna go up there. I like seagulls. They're funny. And the reason that I have my display picture of the seagull back on my other account is, I know I've told the story a million times, so I'll summarize it, but my friend and I had a debate of which were better, ducks or seagulls. I said seagulls, she said ducks. And then I was like, okay, well, let's settle this, and we'll change all of our profile pictures to seagulls, and whoever changes them first loses. And then we're like, okay. And now it's been like literally like, I think like 13 years or something like that, 12 years. But now I've left it because people ask about it, and it makes me laugh because if people ask her like in a stream or something, I'll tell them, but I just like to keep them wondering. You never know what's going to happen next. But yeah, so I like seagulls, but I just think they're goofy. I like them. I just think that they're funny. And they're just guys, and they're so loud, and they appreciate a French fry. I mean, same. I am a seagull. I too will scream in a parking lot until somebody throws me a French fry. I was gonna say pancake. I mean that too. What's this thing called? A secretary bird? I don't know anything about this thing except for he's fashionable. I think he has swan vibes of like they are beautiful and they know it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know anything about them. Is the only thing, and that's why I feel like I feel like I wouldn't go out of my way to pet it. Like, I feel like a swan specifically, I'm staying away from in fear of judgment. But this guy, I'm like, I don't really know about him. But it's a vulture. Sorry, I'm going through these fast now because I'm like over 2 hours here. Vulture, cool, scary, badass, incredible. They're the antithesis of a peacock. This is the peacock, and he's showy off and flashy, and he's beautiful, and this one is literally the opposite. It tries to make itself scary. It literally eats bones, and he's fine with that. So I think that these are like the opposite sides of the same coin. Yeah. But I just think that but together they are ultimate. They're in the middle of them is a neutral bird, maybe a pigeon. But yeah, I think that they're just cool. They're scary. Oh my god, that's so intense. Holly says vultures are scary. They have acid vomit, you know? Like, they just don't care. Vivi says, yeah, they're a badass. They really, honest to God, are. Like, these guys don't give a hoot what people think about them, and these guys almost care too much what people think about. Or, you know, is that a swan? It might be the opposite of a swan. No, I think it's more opposite of a peacock. Yeah. Toucan. Come on. Who made this? Come on. You guys can come forward. Who made this animal? Because they really killed it. Knocked it out of the park, I should say. Killed it in a positive way. Are you joking me? He's got a banana as a mouth. Ew, have you seen a picture though of them without a beak? Like somebody photoshopped them off. They're uncomfortable, but they're cool. I think that I would risk some biscuits. There's nothing like these guys, like a parrot and stuff like that. Like, I think they're beautiful. They make crazy sounds. Yeah, and they are really, really honest to God Pokemon. Fluffy says, I've seen vultures eat real gross stuff a lot, and they're awesome, but a little intimidating, but cool. Fluffy, I honest to God don't think I could have said it better. That's exactly what they are. Okay, we got a quail. Stop. He's so cute. He's so fashionable. He's got a little hat. Who? What? Oh, I like him a lot. I mean, I would almost put over parrot, but I mean, just this, I don't know. He's just like a bird with a feather. Oh God, Lone, is this the 16-hour stream? God, no. No. Trust me, I'll tell you when it's the 16-hour stream. This is just a Tuesday stream. It's probably, honestly, I know it's kind of crappy because I think we've already passed 1,000 if we're still at it. But the 1,000 stream probably won't be till the middle of September, not gonna lie, just because we have such a crazy time. But that's a quail. He's so cute. He's so little. Oh, he's cute. Vivi says a toucan's bite, can chop your fingers off? The same thing with parrot, except parrots can break your finger. Chop your finger off? My God. I didn't know that, but that's cool. Good thing they only eat Fruit Loops. This is a shrimp. This is like that cool shrimp. The shrimp with superpowers. I don't really know much about this thing, and it makes me a little uncomfortable. So I say ouch, why? Because I don't really understand what it is. Okay, so we got a pig and we got a wild pig. First of all, the wild pigs are scary, and they can mess you up. They can, like, mess you up. So I'm going to say ouch, why for that. These guys, friends, I've seen so many cute videos of pigs. I saw this one where he smiled. He's so cute. I like little pig, like, and there's nothing wrong with the big pigs, big pigs, but I like the little baby pigs. I like them a lot. I think I think this one. I think he's cute. He's got big old ears. He's friends. No, I like him. Yeah. I have trauma around pigs. So no oh my god. Oh, I feel like pigs can be scary. Like you hear some stories about them from mantis shrimp, beautiful colors. I would love to pet them except for I have a 100% chance to get a hole in my hand. Oh, I was talking about this with Andrew recently because they punch so fast. It boils the water and briefly whoa, that super see? Shrimp with superpowers. But yeah, this is a little piggy. No, the longest stream is going to happen next Saturday. Now, I don't know about that. We'll make a specific day for it. I don't want to say a specific day just because I don't know what the schedule is looking like. But I will give you advance. Also, speaking of, if you guys aren't in the Discord, hop on in there. Links in the description. But I will make an announcement on the Discord before it happens. But it might be a little later than 1K just because like this is such a nutty time with moving and all the things we have lined up for September. But it will happen. We got another bird that I missed. Where'd that go? It's a little sparrow. I like him. Nothing really. I think like these kind of all birds are kind of in the same vein of I appreciate them from afar. Lone says gonna go. See you next stream. Oh, take care, Lone. Bye, buddy. Vivi says my neighbor has pet pigs. I see them every day. I also pet them. Oh, they're big ears. You want it. They feel like they're so velvety. So we got Oscar fish. I don't like these things. They bite you. And that's it. That's all I got when they were at the store. And so many people would get them and not know how to take care of them. And they come back all the time and they're just mean. Well, they don't have to be mean, but I'm scared of them. The piranhas. They're piranhas, but we put a collar on them and told them their name is Fido. You got pufferfish. Have you seen that video? I'm sure you have. And for that reason, it goes up. I don't think I have anything else. I just like the video. And I think it's funny how he chopped with carrots, but that video has a sad ending, so don't look that up. Piranha is not fun. I think it's either piranha. I think it's an Oscar. I think an Oscar is a type of piranha or other way around. Something about it. I think they are like in the same vein. Piranhas are pretty shy from what I've experienced. Oh yeah. Except for, have you seen those ones? Maybe it's just the movies where they're in the Amazon River and they like pick something clean. Ooh. Okay, so a bunny. I like bunnies. I have a friend who loves bunnies. And whenever I see a bunny, I always think of my friend. Her name's Val. But yeah, so I like bunnies because of that. They're better than guinea pigs, but they're messy. And I would, if I saw it, I would risk something. My friend has a bunny, same person as the hamsters, and I like him. His name is Snowy. He's a nice bunny. But yeah, I don't know. Rabbits are cool. I'm not neither here nor there. Also, Bentley snoring in the background, if you can hear that. Also, here's an embarrassing confession. I'm only telling you guys, don't tell anybody. When I was a kid, a tiny little kid, somebody gave me a stuffed bunny. It's tiny, but I still have it. It's like that comfort animal that you have, and it's like, you know how that one kid or that one bear, like a kid latches onto their blanket or their teddy or something like that. Mine's a little Beanie Baby rabbit, or I think it was Precious Moment rabbits, but I still have it. He's on my bed right now. He's hanging there waiting for snooze time tonight, and I'm fine with that. I'm comfortable being an adult with a little bunny in my bed. That's just fine. He's my buddy. So I like rabbits because of that. But rats are better than bunny. You know, Rose, I think I'm with you. I love rats. And it's sad that there's no rats on this list. Oh, rats. So we got a raccoon. Love raccoons. Love them. Austin and I bonded over raccoons when we were first talking. He showed me those videos of that guy feeding raccoons on his deck. And they have little hands. They're so chubby. They're just goofy. Oh God. And there's so many fun videos of them and funny pictures. If I see a raccoon during the day, I'm happy. These all have a very specific vibe to them, these animals. I'm noticing that about myself. I don't know what that says, but it says something. I love him. I love him. I love him. Oh God. Even looking at his stupid little face. Oh my God. Brothers. I like him. I have a similar story. I had a white stuffed animal that I love so much, but then one day my parents decided to throw it away suddenly. God, throw your parents away. That's evil stuff. I don't like that one bit. Oh, I'm so sorry, Vivi. Hopefully you'll be able to get your own buddy sometime and not have to worry about that. My mom calls the plushies I sleep with cuddle buddies. Oh, stop. All my plushies are cuddle buddies because I rotate them out for room. No one is excluded. Oh, that is pure stuff, Fluffy. I love that. Everybody gets a turn. Aw. Oh, I just love them. They're so sweet. It's so comforting. We got a red panda. Better than a regular panda. I think he's cute. He's like a raccoon and a panda had a baby. And out popped this guy. He's so goofy. I've seen the one where he gets scared and he goes up and he's like, ah! I like him. I no other reason, but he's just a guy. A rhino. This is a hippo, but decided to increase his danger. And I'm not going to get near it. I can appreciate that it's endangered, but I myself don't want to be endangered. In fact, there is only one of my species left, so I have to protect it with everything that I have, so I'm going to avoid that. I got a seahorse. This guy's very confused. He tried to get to the rodeo and ended up in the Pacific. Poor guy. I think he's cool. I think it's the same with the axolotl. I don't really know. He's just kind of a thing. They're cool. They're great dads, but I don't really know. I don't really know too much on them to make a decision other than they're just homies together. One summer, says Crystal, there was a family of raccoons living in my garage. Oh my god. They were taking up housing at your place. Did they stay or did they eventually move along? Oh, Rose gotta go. Take care, Rose. Have a good one. Have a good Tuesday. And we'll catch you on the flippity. Vivi says, okay, now raccoons, they look suspicious to me. They're just asking to get a ticket. That's cute. On the other hand, I love it. They go up to the cop. Please, I've done bad deeds. Give me a ticket. It's such a cute way of saying that, Vivi. They are asking for a ticket, aren't they? Somebody needs to put an end to their tyranny. Give them a ticket. They moved out because the rent was too high. They're like, man, I'm really getting rid of all my freaking apple cores and peanuts. This can't stand. We gotta move to a more affordable neighborhood, boys. Have you seen the video of the raccoon trying to clean the cotton candy? So the worst. I hope somebody gave him some after that. Okay, we got seals. Seals. Not as good as otters. Where did I put otters? I feel like, I put otters here. So I feel like I would risk some. They're funny in the shows when they like do tricks and stuff. Do they like that? Are they okay with that? I don't know. But I think they're cool. They're kind of like dogs in the water. It's like somebody left them in there too long and now they've just been like, okay. So this is seal. Sea lion, but no. Oh, is this a sea lion? I don't really know. I'm gonna assume. I don't think I know the difference, but sea lion, seal, that guy. Walrus. Now this is that guy, but just in 30 years and with some dental distress. I don't really like these in the sense that I'm scared and they're big and spooky. And have you seen Happy Feet, the elephant seals? They're so scary. I'm a little freaked out about that. Fluffy says, Vivi says, sorry, I gotta choose my otter pitbull over seals. I think I'm with you. I would prefer an otter as well. Okay, about shark. Shark is a misunderstood dolphin, and but I'm gonna respect it. I think I wouldn't go out of my way to pet it because I feel like it is misunderstood, but I feel like I'm still scared of it. I've still fallen to society's perception of them. They're cool, they're beautiful, but they're just kind of a big, and I don't like fish and big stuff in the ocean. That's kind of scary. But a sheep. I feel like they're fluffy, but they're less good than goats. Where did I put goats? Where did I put the goat? I feel like I put it in this one, no? Where did I put it up here? Where did I put the goat? Oh yeah, I put it up there. I would go on my way to pet it. He's cute, he's fluffy. I feel like cartoon sheep are so much better than sheep. Yeah, sharks need a restraining order. Claudia says, I love sharks. They've been my special interest for years. Did you know that sharks do not have do not have bones? As they age, their skeleton cartilage, you know what I'm talking about, strengthens as to appear. That is sick. What the? Sharks, is it true, Claudia, that they have to keep swimming so that the air goes through their gills, or is that just an urban myth? Because that's sick. Well, it's not sick, because then how is he sleeping? So that's cool that they don't have bones, though. Man, they might have bones, but they sure have guts. Am I right? That's true. Oh my! So how do they sleep? Do they have to? Is it the whole they keep one half of their brain awake at a time? That would suck. Somebody cursed a shark. A witch. They made a wish with a witch. They're like, yeah, I want to be the strongest thing, and then they're like, okay, but you must never stop moving. And he's like, it's like that movie with the bus with the bomb on it. That's them. That's the shark. We got a skunk. I like skunks. I think they're so funny. I think they're cute. I'm almost tempted to put them up here just because they're little stinkers and they're so funny. And I wouldn't want to get stinked, but at the same time, the little babies, when they go and they keep their little tails up, they truly are little stinkers. And I love nothing more than that. Little stinkers. I have a strong opinion about this sloth. I'm not going to put it in yet, but I need you guys to guess if I like a sloth or I hate a sloth. There's a question there, and you guys have to tell me what you think it is. Yeah, a lot of types have to keep swimming, but some can rest at the bottom of the sea. Oh, maybe in the current going by can go through it. I don't know. That seems like crazy though. Here you got a snake. I like snakes. I think they're cool. They get to the point though when they're too big where I'm uncomfortable. But like little snakes, my buddy has a big snake, and when they bring it out, I'm like, cool, but no thank you, not for me. You can just keep him over there. Like I'll touch it, but I wouldn't go out of my way to touch it. I don't think. I think he's neat, but just not maybe for me. I wouldn't be sad if I didn't pet him. I would like to see him from afar. Squirrel. Holly says, I hate sloth, overrated. Vivi says, I feel like you love a sloth, or 50-50 about it. Okay, we'll go one more and then I'll tell you my thoughts on sloths. Squirrel. I like squirrels. They're so fast. They're like a rabbit. I think they're about the same as a rabbit. In fact, yeah, I'd say about the same as a rabbit. He's so cool. He collects nuts. He's got a puffy tail. He's like he's just like always, and I just like him. I like him. I like the squirrels. Okay, sloths. I hate them with every fiber of my being. They're creepy, they're ugly, they're gross, they're slow. They have no credit score. They're ugly, again, ×2. And they're just the worst. Look that's a human. That's a human. That right there, human face in a monkey suit, and then went in the dryer and got all tight and weird. I hate sloths. And they've got long sword hands. Who did that? And everybody who says, oh my god, sloths, oh my god. Yeah, they're overrated. They're not good. They're terrible. I don't advocate, like, they can do what they want and they can live their best life and they have a heartbeat, so they're allowed to exist, but exist the hell away from me. I hate them. Wow, you're saying it's a human? Oh, no. I'm not saying that humans are low. I'm just saying that why does he have to be that way? I feel like he's choosing to go slow. He's choosing to go in slow motion. He's dramatic. He wants all eyes on him all the time. He's taking his sweet time. I got places to be, buddy. Get going. I don't like sloths. I think they're gross. I just think freaking moss and stuff grows on them. Why? Just take a bath, idiot. I just don't like sloths. There's nothing wrong with them, really. I just think that they're uncomfortable. Their faces make me go, ooh. I do not know what this is, and for that reason, I'm just going to put it in no thank you. But there's another thing I didn't know what this is. This thing. I don't know what these things are, so into there they go. Starfish. I don't think these are alive. I think we're getting pranked. I think that starfish are actually aliens. I don't truly believe they're a fish. I don't think I'd go out of my way to pet it. I just don't understand. Where's its brain? Where's its eyes? Where's its heart? Where's its capacity to love? No one knows. If you cut part of it off, it grows back. Hello? 911? Don't call 911. He doesn't need it. He's about to grow back his freaking femur in a moment. 1 second. Hang on to your stars, please. I don't like starfish. Well, it's not that I don't like them. I just don't believe that they're real. I think that I've never seen one, and even if I saw one, I would refuse to believe that this is real. I would think that it was just a figment of smoke and mirrors. You can't convince me that starfish are real. I'll never believe you. You can put a starfish on my face, and I'd say it's not real. It's not there. A turkey. I love calling people turkeys. Terrible to say. I like eating turkey. I think they're less good than chickens, though. They're kind of scary. I wouldn't go out of my way to pet it. I do like how they gobble. Yeah, I think it's incredible that they've made an entire season about them. Like Thanksgiving, that's either really good or real bad. Probably real bad for them. Probably aren't a fan of Thanksgiving. Sloths had a swimming ancestor in the past, yet they can still swim well today. Why? You live in the trees. Lose that attribute. I agree. Men, put your skill points in something else. Literally anything else. Why are you so jacked in swimming when you're literally just sitting in the tree growing moss on you? Why? Why do you do this, sloth? Get out of here. Get a degree. Go to college. I don't care. Just get away from us. Starfish are neat. They're neat, but they're fake. So they might be neat, but they're all tricking us, Holly. We need to go in science and see. Okay, we got turtle. This is slow done right. The sloth is uncomfortable. This guy, he's wise. He's taking his life slow, but because he's just zen. This guy's doing it to be weird. This guy's doing it because it's just what he does. I like it. I would risk some of my biscuits to pet it. I think he's cool. I like it. I don't know if he's a turtle or a tortoise, but I'm bunching them together. Vivi said, I pet starfish before it was alive, for sure. Its mouth was in the middle of it. Vivi, are you sure? Are you sure? I don't know. I've never seen it. I think that unicorns and starfish are both are fictional creatures. Okay, Jade, who would win? A turtle or a sloth? A turtle, because I would pull the sloth backwards so that the turtle would win. Actually, maybe the sloth would win because I would push it forward to get away from me faster. I don't like sloths. I feel like the sloth would just be creepy about it. He'd be hitting on the judge at the end of the line. Ugh. Is a ferret a weasel? I like this though. I like this a lot. I like him. He's right up there with like rats and stuff. Snake cats, noodle cats. They're so goofy. I love seeing videos of them running around. They're like they just jump and I saw this one person put him in a tub of macaroni and he just was like, okay. And he's just so funny. And they run around in tubes. They're so cute. I really like them. I think they're stinky though. So I don't think I would want one myself, but I would really appreciate it if I got to see one and interact with one for an afternoon. Okay, we got 3 left. We got a wolf. I would risk. I feel it's just a dog, and I feel like I would tempt fate, and I would scratch him, give him a little tick tick tick. You know what? I think. Yeah, I think it's in the same vein here. I feel like wolves and foxes again, very 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 popular, very internety. I like that. And okay, this is just a cow again, but it's fluffy. I don't like it as much. I feel like this one is trusted. This one is like, it's like, dude, you know, he's going to the skate park or something. I don't know. He's fine. Not my cup of tea. Not my cup of milk. Last and certainly not least, we have the striped horse. This and giraffes and horses and everything. This guy, he marches to the beat of his own drum. He has his own stripes. He doesn't listen to anybody. My fashion, in my wardrobe, 90% of my clothes have stripes on them just because I have a very specific style. In fact, look at the shirt I'm wearing right now. That is my stripedy shirt. I like it. I think he's a fashion icon. I like zebras. This is another thing in Zoo Tycoon that I would make lots of enclosures about. They make great sounds. Yeah. Oh, and yes, I've heard a lot of people call them zebras. Stop. I know that Canadians say Zed, but it's a zebra. Are you joking? He's cool. I think he's neat. He's just a horse that just says, screw it. I'm going to do whatever I want. I'm going to be funky. I'm going to be a funky guy. Zebras are skittish, I've heard. Oh, I could see that though, because I feel like they have to be all together, right? That's the whole thing, so that they confuse everybody because they got stripes all over the place. Yeah, wolves for me are amazing. I've taken good care of. Ooh, Vivi. Oh my god, Vivi, you're so like layered. What the, Vivi? I feel like you just tell us tales forever and we would just be entertained. Vivi, you live such a life. Yeah, and that's the list. That's the this is that. Fluffy says, aren't they black and white? Aren't they black with white stripes, then white with black stripes? I think it's not how you cut the hot dog, it's how you spice it. It's how you put the condiments on, you know. So this is it. Cookie, I'm sorry to say the emus are, I think they're in the same spot, just wouldn't go out of my way to pet it. The list got a little bit full. So this is my list. This is on how I'd pet them. Thank you for coming. But yeah, that's a stream. Thank you. What do I have to say? Probably not streaming maybe this week. I'm hoping to get a edited video this weekend perhaps, but I don't know. It's going to be a gong show this next little while. Maybe streaming tomorrow some Pokemon, because tomorrow I'm waiting for Austin to get here and it's killing me. It's torture. I just want him to be here already, so I might stream with you guys because I love that. That's such a good part of my night, so maybe I'll do that to help the night not feel so lame. But I don't want to make any promises because I can't guarantee either way, but hard to say. But yeah, so if at the very least we will see you on Tuesday for sure. Not sure exactly what we're doing, but we'll be here. I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. You guys take care. Continue to be little cutie pies, and everybody go look at a meerkat. They're so cute and little. I love them.